How far now? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Natux, and this is Football Fans Tribe. Over here, we interview Nigeria football fans after matches, and we're giving Nigeria football fan content back to back. So if you're new, I beg, click that subscribe button. Also, like this video. You get why? Because it help us. Thank you so much for watching. And this is a FOOTY Town Square, our very, very interactive show where we're going to get in touch with you from anywhere you are, all across the world. The only thing we need to do now, follow the instructions when we give those instructions, so that you can join in on the show and get your opinions across. There's only one place to start from this week, but first of all, my name is Stokes. Henry Day here, Karibi Day here, and Godfrey is here as well. So there's only one place to start from today. And before we get into the comments, we'll just do a 1 minute silence for the death of our very, very jollof brother, Atsu, who sadly lost his life in the earthquake recently that happened in Turkey and Syria. So we'll just do the quick 1 minute silence. Of course, there's only one jersey in the house today. And of course, it's fitting that it's only the Ghana jersey that is here during this show, at least. And we are all wearing black for the same purpose as well. So we are mourning his death. And Body don't arrive Ghana yesterday, and I saw some videos of a very, very sad twin sister. His twin sister, we've been there very sad. So it's very, very sad news. So we'll just do the 1 minute silence, and then we'll move on with the rest of the show. All right. So on that note, we say, may the spirit of the dearly departed rest in peace, and we hope his family find some solace in this time, because at the end of the day, the 10-foot thing, I say, in living dream, he ended up living his dream of being a pro footballer. Played for Chelsea, played for Newcastle, played for many Premier League teams, represented his country. Even I think he was there when Ghana made it to the AFCON final in 2015 as well, something like that. So he's a black star, but as he goes into the stars, we pray his star shines on, and he will never be forgotten. Rest in peace, Atsu. All right, on that note, we move into the first comments. We come into the show today, and from there, we get into the matters at hand properly. But there are a lot of RIP messages here, but all right, we'll get into everything, one after the other. Okay, Clint Brown says, glory, Manchester United. My fans, they don't turn up. And Taiwo Hosseini says, hi guys, hi to you. And official Andrew Samuel says, Potter has sacked Chelsea. Emeka Oba says, best combination of love to you. Thank you so much, Emeka.
Thank you.
And then Cash says, good evening, guys. Good evening to you. Cash, Egbo Divine says, guys, hello, Egbo Divine. Are you there? Thank you so much. Joshua Fasawe says, any United fans say hi. Hi to you. Onyekam Praise says, keep up the good work. Shout out to you, Onyekam Praise. And Obina Leonard says, good evening, guys. Good evening to you, Obina. And Milton Lewis says, great job. Shout out to you, Milton. And Mr. Chris says, hi guys, welcome back. Thank you, Mr. Chris. Thompson Harry says, good evening, guys. Today is my birthday. Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, bro.
I don't even know which I play. Come on, check. Birthday. Let's try it again. Happy birthday to you, Thompson Harry. Also in the comments is Leo Kelvin, who says, hey guys, and 2 comments more. George, God's power. Ikechuku says, hello everyone. Hello to you, George. And finally, Okudili Chuku Malakai says, hello guys. I greet you all from Turkey. Funny enough. From Turkey as well. All right, so on that note, we move on with the rest of the show. We'll go take the headlines. We don't happen the last few days. And of course, the things they come this coming week as well. But before we do that, I beg, another reminder. Make sure you don't like this video. We'd like to get to 500 likes before the show ends. So please, I beg, just come through for us. Like the video. It's very, very free to like if you're watching us on YouTube. If you watch us on Facebook, I beg, just tap the share button so that the video go, our page could increase and we're going to bring more content to you. So I beg, just tap the share button. I beg. Thank you very much. All right. So moving on now, let's get into the weekend results. Aston Villa 2, Arsenal 4, Chelsea 0, Southampton 1, Nottingham Forest 1-1, Manchester City. Another good result for Arsenal. And Newcastle United 0-2, Liverpool.
Another good result for Liverpool. Man United
3-0, Leicester City. Barcelona beat Cadiz 2-0. This guy was on fire in that game, Ferran Torres. PSG with a late 95th minute free kick from Messi won the game. Real Madrid 2-0, Osasuna. And RIP Christian Atsu. Victor Osimhen has talking about his 18 goals so far this season in this area, which have come from inside the box. And then Kylian Mbappe scored his 150th League on goal, becoming the youngest player to do so. And Karim Fufu Adeyemi will be missing for several weeks after tearing a muscle fiber in his leg. So they can't Stamford Bridge. That's good news for Chelsea, Sha. And the midweek match is coming up this midweek for the Champions League. Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Frankfurt take on the high-flying Napoli. And Leipzig versus Manchester City. While Inter Milan take on FC Porto. And Manchester United versus Barcelona in the Europa League second leg. So, gentlemen, where do we continue from now?
Liverpool.
You dey rush now.
So you dey rush now.
You don't go rush.
Okay.
Listen.
Winning has come.
Hello, we have 6 points from a possible 9. You guys have how many points from a possible 9? So just relax.
Wow.
Who are you talking to? Henry, they are talking to you.
Wow. Now, so
It can be you.
I got that 7.
Because you cannot be in 8th position and talk to me.
You got that 6
sorry.
points.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
6 points out of
I want to ask another question. No vex.
Can you imagine? So you lost again.
You don't listen. He's okay.
I thought you get 9 out of 9.
No vex. Okay.
Imagine.
It's okay. Hello.
Hello.
When last you keep clean sheet?
Who?
When last Arsenal keep?
Yes, Arsenal. Okay. Arsenal. Okay.
When last Arsenal keep clean
You're
sheet?
asking about clean sheet.
I dey ask you when last.
When last you win match?
Me now they do am back. I dey do am back to back.
When last you
My
win
clean
match?
sheet now back to back.
You wait. Back at time we go know.
Stop consulting yourself.
Oh yeah, now Liverpool now the only thing where you want to talk.
Okay. Yes, and
Yeah.
you get wetin this guy been talk. David,
Yeah.
the guy was not so sure. And I won't tell him say I am very disappointed in you.
But why you be there confident? I know.
I be confident. I even tell you say na clean sheet to go keep that day. I tell you. So
I don't want to ask why, but just go on.
I was very confident. Why? Not because of the result against Everton, though, because we win them 2-0. It was because of the way we played.
Because of the players we don't come back to
Because
fit
of
play
the-
like that.
No, wait, hold on. Who has been one of our best players now, at least in the past 2 matches? Cody Gakpo, Darwin Núñez. Those guys have been there since. The goal where Gakpo don't score, don't give them enough credence to carry on. And they see what they do on us now. So I was very, very certain we were going to win and keep a clean sheet. So I beg Liverpool fans, Makana no fear, we are back.
What was the result?
We
What was the result against the Newcastle first leg?
Look at the best leg. We not
They
be
beat
the only
them
team.
now.
We don't beat them now.
And they don't beat
Aye.
them home and away now.
Now you are coming. This
I'm not
Premier-
coming,
this season, for Premier League, everybody know who in they beat.
Okay, so who you they beat you?
No, like Leicester now. You remember the last time I beat Leicester. But this season I don't collect them home and away. Somebody did bottom table the other day. So still collect somebody home and away. So now
No.
this season, never know. See, one of the reasons why you predicted that you win Newcastle
Okay, because you just know.
has
say,
a lot to do with your first leg results, your injury return.
Okay, so
Of
now
course.
everything now collect home and away.
If you want to collect home and away,
So now so Southampton do too.
play one, get one free.
Oh my god.
I'm there now.
I beg, we have a super chat here from Lawrence Ofori. I think Ofori is a Ghanaian name.
Yeah.
Should be. He says, R.I.P. Christian Atsu, your good deeds will never be forgotten. He impacted the lives of so many with his charity. Lawrence.
See,
It's
very important.
Thank you so much.
Very important.
Very-
I don't joke with players who go into charity.
very sad
Very
one.
important.
His match against Newcastle. You know, I be the reason say made them just try score. You know, at least I know say
Do
they go
something
1-2
for
on
him. Yeah.
RIP,
That was-
but
that was-
and his wife was in the studio.
That-
was
that-
in the stadium as
That
well.
was
So it
the
very
point.
sad.
Before the game, I saw the wife and the 2 kids. The woman was just crying. She was like, my husband should be here or somewhere like this.
At
At that young age.
Now Nick Pope caused all these things. If not Newcastle forget go inside that man. Now Nick Pope caused all these
Exactly,
problems. I tell you,
exactly. And that is the reason why somebody said I'm Galivanting.
how can you come outside and be collecting red card?
Can you imagine?
A goalkeeper come outside of fee, carry ball with hand. What did he do?
No, it be like say that thing. I just you know,
You don't lose the ball with your head already. Or you leave the ball. No.
just mistaken make. And me, I was very disappointed.
Yeah.
Really disappointed. But it is what it is, man. They don't lose them, and
No be now, you want.
that is just the case. That's hello. Hi.
Go on.
So that's just basically the case. But as I said, it's a sad one. But we move on. It's really a sad one.
movement. And one other important thing I say, at least Mohamed Kudus.
Yes.
Tribute to him and the referee.
The ref, man.
The referee no give a yellow card.
And I want to talk about that thing. I want to ask now.
Yeah.
Is it a case of I understand what they go on or rules not just rules?
The thing I say, anyhow rules be, there are always exceptions.
At a point, you guys,
There are always
bend down.
Yes.
Yeah.
At the point, you guys bend the rule because it didn't just happen.
Yeah.
You didn't score a Champions League winning goal.
Yeah.
The ref saw the reason why the guy booed
And
himself.
according to him, it was like he was even thanking the ref. And the ref
Yes, after the
why
game, he was so grateful
Yeah.
to the referee.
Yeah.
And I think
and the ref was even telling him, I
He meet the
understand
ref.
you.
He meet the ref.
I know say some kind of incident like this happen. Even you give the player a yellow card, you go even appreciate it. Yes,
Yeah,
thank
no
you.
wahala,
say
like
you
that
give-
Abubakar
no wahala. But me,
against
I know say yes, I do am for best way I want to do am for.
at this
You
point,
understand?
picking a red card won't even be bad.
No,
Of
No,
course.
it will not. No.
Of course.
We saw Abubakar celebrating with the red card.
Instead of red
After
card,
the
don't
game,
want,
he said
I collect
that.
am.
Give me the red card.
You get, I collect. That's it.
So anyway, good one from Mohamed Kudus and good one from Mohamed Kudus and also it also emphasizes it, and they go do a big barrier for him and everything. But it's part of life, and
Yeah.
it could just give everybody a new perspective on life. Say. This life no be na day by day, second by
swear.
second.
I swear.
If you sit down where you dey, wetin go happen go come happen.
Like I was,
You can pay for 1,000 security guard. You can do whatever you want, but safety is of the Lord.
And
And
the way
safety comes
the way
from
this
above.
whole thing comes, if they hear say okay, they don't see him, all of a sudden the agent
Yeah,
come,
yeah.
they tell us say no, say they never see him for.
so you gave the family hope. They were like, thank God, though. At the end of the day, the hope that joy couldn't last. Like I was like,
Yeah.
this is not the best way to die.
Yeah.
Because believe you me, this guy has some unfinished business with so many people.
Yes.
He has some unfinished issues. There are people hoping on him. He's a breadwinner
Exactly.
somewhere.
Look at his
So
children.
this young man couldn't put one or two in place. They just met him.
Yeah.
Like it's quite hard.
It's a sad one.
It's a
It's a
sad
sad
It's really
one.
sad.
Nobody wants to die like this. All of us know we will die, but nobody wants to die like this.
Sure.
So you need to like tell your son, this is here. I'm owing this person owing me. So when you sleep well, like they will know where to continue from. But at this time, that the wife, I was looking at the wife yesterday. She's so young to be a widow.
Yeah.
And the children are so small. This afternoon, I was watching a video where he was playing with the kids in his room. I was like, what would this woman tell these children when they grow up? But all the same, God knows the best.
Anyways, we move. Let's move on now. So, anyways, Liverpool got the win, 2 wins in 2, and
Clean sheets, please. Make that obvious. Please. Clean sheets.
clean sheet after Newcastle got a red card. Henry, wanna give anything to add?
It's not a surprise. All of us knew that, in as much as injury is part of football, but I think Liverpool injury beginning of the season played a negative role in their progress. But now those guys are gradually coming back. I don't think they have more than 2-3 players injured.
out, yeah.
They are coming back, and it's a plus to them. That's why they are getting this result. It's not that they are doing anything extraordinary, but when you have that squad depth and you have your first 11 players all back, you're condemned to get results.
Yeah.
And luckily for them, they are playing underdogs.
What of why they talk like that? What of teams now where they get the whole players, they buy players with millions, they still lose to bottom.
Those teams are not Liverpool.
Okay.
You know, Liverpool has what Mourinho called football heritage. They have history. So when you sit and talk,
so they try to tell me say you don't want to get heritage.
I don't know where the heritage is.
Okay, you don't know where the okay.
Thank God. I beg, let's move on. So the United win yesterday. Anything to add to that? Your comments yesterday?
A lot to add.
Okay.
It's not. People should stop looking at the winning. You can't play 3 games without the best player in your team.
Yeah.
Out of possible 9 points. Somebody is here clapping, jumping up and down. He even went for Thanksgiving yesterday evening, for winning 2 games back to back.
Now we're talking
Liverpool. Now I played 3 games like Casemiro. You know, like the last time I considered a goal, I have scored 7. Because remember, Lee scored a second goal before I started scoring. Since then, I've scored like 9 goals. From Lee's second half to Barcelona to Lee's second leg to Leicester. And nobody, even me myself, day before yesterday, I didn't give Manchester United a chance of getting that fantastic result. And that is how to know when you have a good manager that is taking you somewhere.
I think Manchester United, they are playing very well.
Very well.
No doubt about that. But if you tell me, say, Casemiro is your best player this season, I will little bit doubt you, because if you say your best player this season, Marcus Rashford.
It depends.
If player like Marcus Rashford now get injured or maybe out of the game, you go tell me, say, yes, you play without your best player. You get just like now, you go to Man City now, you go doubt who will be their best player between De Bruyne and Erling Haaland. I know say Haaland the banging the goals, but normally sometimes those assists, if you throw in, but nobody did there, who go score the goals? That's the most important thing. So I feel say Rashford now the most important player for Manchester United this season, and now their best player. So going forward now, I feel say Ten Hag now somebody where everybody need to give him credit for this Premier League, because we know where this team did when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer leave. You get this team now. Everybody they see Man U as team where we say they don't call us already. Signing of Casemiro, so many Man U fans complain say, what's the name of Casemiro? Say Casemiro don't like
old,
the guy don't old, and now somebody will just come in now to collect him pension and some kind of things you get. But this guy now see they play very fantastic football. Man U at themselves, then come together as a team, play for Ten Hag. All the players, they follow the rules of the man. Now see what Ten Hag they do, where they surprise me now. See, you see player like Luke Shaw, where this man I try convert him to left center back, which is very surprising. On that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you know if you play Luke Shaw as a left center back, then you expect him to deliver. No way. See Harry Maguire, with all the mistakes when they make, the other players see they cover him. So the thing that they work on the team, like the team they work together. So I feel say Man United team where everybody need to look out for, because anything we make the entire next season, sign 2 or 3 players, most of without going forward. Like get somebody in class of Marcus Rashford going for, and Rashford keep up with this form. My brother, you got to fame, you come next season.
Okay,
all right. Let me do this. On Rashford, okay. So Rashford has, I think 14 goals. Abi, Marcus Rashford has 14 goals in the Premier League this season. 14 goals in the Premier League this season, and I think 16 goals in 17 matches since since returning from the World Cup. Aaron Ramsey, also another British player. 2013-2014 season, Aaron Ramsey had 10 goals and 7 assists in 20 Premier League starts. Now, last season, Jarrod Bowen, 12 goals and 10 assists in 34 starts from the wing, playing for West Ham. Are we getting carried away with Rashford?
Well, I think that I be just one, but might just talk about this one. I will not say we are getting carried away. It's been
because the Ballon d'Or talk don't they come? This one, that one, and all those things don't they come? No, it don't they come now.
Nobody should do that. Don't even try it. But Rashford has been a man on fire. One of the reasons why you have to really look at these guys, because it did like say the team now solely they depend on Rashford. Now you see the absence of Casemiro. They are still winning games for you. You don't need to give Rashford one chance. You need to give him just half a chance, and he's going to create one goal for you. You know, so that's how clinical Rashford has been. So I will say, okay, somehow is one of their best players. But if there's no Rashford, I seriously believe that Manchester United will suffer. And because of that is the reason why you say, yes, Rashford should be there. He should be called, but not Ballon d'Or. I beg.
No,
When I said Rashford,
And again.
Yeah.
After this summer, in on the last year for a contract.
And
So next season he'll be walking into the final year. He's currently on how much? 200k, Abi, something like that.
yeah, within that.
Probably
think
going to
one million
find 400
increase
or something.
See,
And it's 25 years at the moment.
I'm not even talking about Rashford and transfer and him leaving Premier League. He's an Englishman, so forget about traveling. He can be a journeyman. See, when I said Rashford is Casemiro is my best player. You check last season we scored 56
Yeah.
in 38 games, and we considered 56. We left Premier League last season with 0 goal. That was our worst season as a club. Now this is week 23-24. We scored 41 already. Considered just 28. And if you say we are winning games without Casemiro, go back to my manager's interview yesterday. The first 20 minutes of that game was rubbish. You get, if Kelechi Iheanacho was clinical enough, if Bayern's then were clinical enough, first 20 minutes of that game, Man U would have been 2-0 down. And if you check the attempts, if you check Leicester attempts, they were all through that defensive midfield.
Yeah.
Because both Fred and Sabitzer, none of them decided to sit back. All of them were out there. You know? So, all this while, I've been missing a player like Casemiro who brings stability. And if you talk Rashford getting the goals, you know, modern football has been reduced to goals.
Yeah.
I will even, my credit will start from Casemiro to Bruno Fernandes.
Okay, let me ask you a question. No vex. So, if you were to only use one player, just the importance of a particular player, Rashford or Casemiro, who you go one bench like?
That question can't be answered direct because we are playing football.
No, you're trying to.
I don't see Manchester United doing this well without Rashford.
Without Rashford, but you're seeing them already doing well without Casemiro.
We've seen scenarios like this play out before World Cup. It's like without Gabriel Jesus, Arsenal will die. He got injured in the World Cup. Nketiah stepped up. 2009, people said if Ronaldo
Even Nketiah yourself. Why people didn't talk about Saka?
that is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There is always somebody.
So who do you think will drag Manchester United out over the line?
Fine. Who? This same Rashford last season scored just 5 goals.
No. Let's
Four
not talk
in
about
Premier
that.
League.
Let's not talk about that.
In all competitions.
Okay,
Excuse me. I'm saying something.
Okay.
If you have a Rashford on fire, we're talking football. The manager's instruction is play to him. If Rashford drops form, 2-3 games he failed to score, the game plan will change.
So
So
what's your point?
Bruno Fernandes first season, how many goals? He is not more of an assist than a goal scorer. If Rashford failed to score, what will he do? He fire. He never can sit here. He can't sit here and conclude. I am not taking the credit away from Rashford. He's doing a great job. He's carrying Manchester United on his shoulder. But I am saying, in Rashford absence, the manager I have can still manufacture a way to get goals.
Harry,
who is that clinical as?
Mark called you short. Okay. I remember the year where Liverpool win Champions League. They even come second to Premier League. Like whether 1 point also for them to win league. Now we see Virgil van Dijk, very good player, but in time of like who they carry the Liverpool up, now Mohamed Salah, no doubt. How many going bang in that year? Now the man where if Liverpool now they shamble, like the man where they go look up to now Mohamed Salah. Now you get some matches where that Van Dijk, in go day. Liverpool go see they play very well, but in time of scoring, they are not there. Yeah. You remember on our last match, I think last 3 matches ago, we then bench Marcus Rashford. Rashford got to come from the bench before Man U start the score goal. I think there's almost scored 3 goals in that match.
Yeah.
So I think everything now, you know football now don't turn to goals. The person that score more goals, he looks like the most important player. Just like Man City and Haaland now, and De Bruyne. You go tell me now say De Bruyne better pass Haaland. How? In this season, how can you tell me that how can you tell me that De Bruyne is better than Haaland this season? It's not possible. Haaland is the most important player for Man City this season. No matter how you want to put him.
Guess what?
He has banged in the goals already.
Don't take
He's
that,
the one that keep Man City where they are.
Don't take the argument too far. Understand what I'm saying. I am not taking away the credit from Rashford.
No, but you don't agree the fact saying I'm Marcus Rashford.
I say personally,
the key now for Manchester United.
The man that turned my season around.
Really?
Based on my previous record and experience, Is Casemiro
with red card with 1 match ban. When you see situation like this, you just run away.
Casemiro didn't play Arsenal. I lost.
Henry.
Yes.
Henry. Let me make this.
He didn't play Arsenal. He lost.
Let me make this.
Well, it's my opinion.
Casemiro will be in that match. You will still lose that match.
Fans.
Do you know that there is possibility that Casemiro will be in that match? You will still lose that match.
Let me make this thing very simple. We need to pray for injuries.
Finish.
Good. Hold on. Injury to Casemiro.
Casemiro don't have injury.
No.
I know that is going.
Okay, know what? Casemiro is fit, all firing. Injury to Rashford. What did he say for the?
Like what will happen, right?
Yes, in your last 5 matches.
No, according to him, you will keep on winning now. You will win.
Keep on winning.
Yes,
keep on winning.
That's what he's explaining.
That's what you're saying now.
I will struggle 1-2 games.
You struggle 1-2 games.
Yes.
Only 1-2 games.
Of course.
So out of a possible 5, you think you will
Don't make it look like.
You're already seeing that the absence of Casemiro does not really stop this team from going far. You're the one.
You are still winning match now without. You are still winning match now without
Who did
Casemiro.
I play? Who did I play? I played Leeds. I'm on that way.
Who you play?
And so.
You're
the same person saying that.
The same Leeds.
Let's have for score you 2 goals. Nobody you talk.
Can I comfortably go and play Chelsea or Arsenal without Casemiro this season and win? It doesn't mean Rashford is bad. See, some Manchester United fans, some Man U fans are
Nobody tells you Rashford bad. Nobody tells you Rashford bad.
The fan favorite at Old Trafford, as we speak now, is Lisandro Martinez. To some Man U fans, he's winning the heart of Man U fans. Funny enough, so everybody has the player, that made his heart beat.
Maybe that's your opinion, Sha. That's your opinion.
I am telling you that this is Rashford's best season so far as a Man U player, and something is behind it.
That's your opinion.
What is behind it? All you're not seeing.
You see Casemiro.
See about the question where talks ask whether we don't get carried away by Marcus Rashford. Me, I don't know if you get carried away by Marcus Rashford this season because
we don't watch this movie before.
I don't watch exactly. I don't watch this movie before. I want me Rashford do him year in year out.
He cannot.
Then I will believe in this guy. Say yes, he's ready to do.
You don't watch this movie before.
Yes.
No vex. We don't watch Arsenal movie before too.
Of course.
Good.
We don't watch Arsenal movie before. Team fit change easily, but player no fit change easily.
You say?
Team fit change easily.
Yeah,
but player no fit change
it's a teamwork.
Yes, it's a teamwork. How can you compare Arsenal with Marcus Rashford?
I just try to tell you.
Imagine.
Karibi
How can you compare Arsenal with Marcus Rashford?
I compare them.
You compare them.
No,
you say you don't watch movie of Arsenal before. We don't watch Marcus Rashford movie before.
Last season, not the movie we watch. Not everybody they wait down and fuck up.
How? Where did the movie? Where did the movie?
Where did you go fuck up?
Where did the movie?
Now they try talk. You go fuck up.
Where did the movie now?
We go see him. We go see the movie.
The movie be say you pretended to the whole world that
Thank you.
I just want to add now. See, why I ask that question whether we don't get carried away with Rashford? I just want us to get to the point where Mo know whether do we now feel that he's ready to kick on? Because what I state for now, those numbers I state for now, one-off season numbers. Now, it happens sometimes with average player they get mad form. Almiron beginning of this season.
Sure.
Bowen last season. Aaron Ramsey that year. You understand?
Yeah.
It happen. Then again, some kind of good player they get bad form too.
Sure.
So it happened on the two sides. So for you to be that kind of mercurial talent, you need to maintain them. That consistency they separate.
This is my problem. This is my problem with English media.
So Henry, you genuinely feel that Rashford maybe not be that guy for now?
Okay, how can we call Rashford when we've not called Hurricane?
One thing I want you to talk.
Hurricane na that guy now.
Hurricane na that guy now. What do you understand?
Ballon d'Or.
No be Ballon d'Or. No, apart from
leave Ballon d'Or aside.
Another reason to emphasize the kind of form we
might feel the same on every season.
Yes.
Excuse me.
So now wait till they talk now. So where I just want to end up now say, all of us for this table now we go wrap up this thing as soon as possible. But we don't do it too much. But I just want to know whether you personally, if you say maybe in done there at that point, he's 25 now, to fit pick this form, maintain this form, even if it doesn't end up at. Even though he doesn't score every game for the next 3 years, but at least every other year. He expected goals for this season so far after 23 matches. I think is 9.7 or something. He already beating expected goals for the season as a whole. He's on 14 already. So now I just want to talk. Do you feel he's now ready to take that consistency step?
Two things will happen for that consistency to come in place. Injury must stay aside.
Fine. Number one. Very good.
And the team must maintain their own status quo as well.
They must keep being good.
Fine.
No, but not necessarily. Because he can stand out. He can be scoring 1, 2,
He can be scoring and the team is not doing well. I remember the year when Van Persie dey fire for Arsenal. Van Persie dey score almost 32 goals. Arsenal they are still there falling down.
Look at what I'm saying. If you check Rashford performance, there is a man behind it. If Rashford don't get supply from the likes of Bruno Fernandes, it will be a problem to him. So I am saying Man U as a team must be at that top level in respect to good acquisition and players playing with him maintaining their own level. Because he can't play alone, he's a top 9.
Yeah.
He's playing up front. For him to get goal, you see what happened to Erling Haaland weeks back? When they cut his supply from the likes of Bernardo Silva and he suffered. So for you, the goal scorer to continue scoring, the people at your back must also be at the same top level of playing their best football because you depend on them.
Sure.
All right. On that note, we'll just take some comments on this matter. Then we'll move on quickly. Okay. Oibo Boy says the Rashford after the World Cup is on hot form, no doubt. I think Casemiro absence for long will affect Man U more than missing Rashford. Henry says I support Henry. Without Rashford, the coach will do a great job. Henry also said Casemiro is the difference. Moreni Keji says I think Man U will enjoy that now that Howard Webb is in charge of the referees. People. Declan Chiwendo said, good evening from Taraba State. Declan, shout out to you. Lawrence Ofori again in the super chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lawrence says, okay, I think it's this. Let me get to the second one. He says, Rashford scored in the game versus Arsenal, but Man United still lost. Man U missed Casemiro in that game. And all right, moving on. Alexis says Henry is correct. Rashi is not there. Man U coach have another plan. Patokuzi says Rashford is Man United best player this season. No debate. I'm a Chelsea fan, but come on, Manchester United without Rashford is going nowhere. Prince Ayodeji says Man U will still win. Don't you see that Casemiro is an engine? Rashford is good, but Casemiro when he plays, we get 80% Man U win. Let's look at Martinez. Don't let us look at forwards alone, please. And then Roman said, good evening, guys, from Ghana. And then Kajo Joseph Josh says, keep up the good work. Thank you so much. On that note, just a reminder, we are all wearing black, and there's only one just in the studio in loving memory of Christian Atsu. As you can see to the top left of your video, a bit top right of the video. All right, on that note, let's know, Godfrey, if you want to add anything to our results before we go to other places.
I want to add something. That is all. Oh my head. I don't see that result coming.
Yeah.
I don't see that result coming. But one thing we need to understand about that match now, we say, when team don't get belief, say they feed one.
Yeah.
When I need to stood up sometimes. And the kind of goal we men score that they like the lack of Jorginho and Zinchenko.
Jorginho score goal.
See, I don't even expect that kind of goal. But what we need to understand this is now that kind of goal go win you Premier League.
Hey.
Own goal, now go win you Premier League.
That in goal feel like that company goal against Everton.
Exactly what I want to talk. No be Everton.
Sorry, why they always make mistake against Leicester City because they wear blue.
Yeah.
Against Leicester City for King Power.
Season, right?
No, it wasn't the last game.
It was the last game of the season.
We are going to say don't shoot. And I remember I've been talking about that when I've been talking about momentum and that final small extra thing where you need from somebody. So wait, you feel like that?
I feel more than like that because I see that goal and now go away. Nobody expect Jorginho to shoot that kind of ball. Since when they Chelsea, he never make that kind of risks before. Like he never take that kind of risk. He want to shoot that kind of ball and he do on that day. And the thing now ended up like helping Arsenal to the 3 point you get. If they say we don't win that match that day, I feel say Arsenal now go get that morale down like it's over.
Yeah.
You understand? Because if anything we make Man City win that match against Nottingham Forest, I think for not there they talk about this thing. So I feel say that win a very good win for Arsenal. At the same time, Zinchenko with his first Premier League goal. What a goal, guy! What a goal! So I feel say
he really cock him.
He really cock him.
He one day like Nunes go. In the power him, the ball the bounce in the power him. The ball the bounce in the power. He can select him fire. He can go where be 74 person score and he don't tick him.
He dey inside.
When they open up some video them leg, they target him. I say this guy don't score this goal. I say line him. I seen line and nobody near him. He just enter.
So I feel say all these matches are match where we need to take serious in terms of, we don't get any big game to play now. I think the next 7 matches or 6 matches or so, we don't get any big team to play. So we need to keep this morale going.
Leicester coming on Sunday.
We need to win all these matches. Is it not Leicester you destroy? Leicester is a club.
Okay.
I don't even know Leicester. So for me, we need to keep this morale going. We need to keep winning. If we win all these matches without Thomas Partey and the lack of what did you call him? Gabriel Jesus. Now very good one for us now. Imagine these guys now coming back in this match again. Now add up to the team where the lack of Nketiah, they're not doing well. Now you see all these guys now. You got to perform. You got to keep your own morale high. You understand? So I think it's a very good win for us now. But I don't know. Like I be somebody who doubt signing of Jorginho. But right now, my brother, now you ain't no value your wife. They go buy a shower. I can tell you true. See,
but it's true. It's
no. What we need to understand about that guy signing there, that Jorginho, what the player that guy be.
You know what?
That guy is a different kind of a player with Thomas Partey.
Yeah, the profile
now,
is different.
the guy didn't really show you say him be type of, if you want to compare Partey, Casemiro, all those guys, they their class. They the class of the lack of Xavi and the lack of Pello, all those guys. Cool guys who if you hold ball, know what they use the ball to. But no worry, they know what they do. You understand? So I feel say Jorginho na very good sign for us now. Now Chelsea know what they themselves.
See, Matthew, sometimes you test players the wrong place. You go to Euro. You were the best player in that competition. You came back to Chelsea, you're not firing. You left Chelsea, you go back to Leipzig. You're doing well in Leipzig. What's that?
Timo Werner.
So there is a problem in Chelsea. Because if you watch Jorginho, it's like Arsenal is playing the pattern of football he himself wants.
He wants, yeah, sure.
He's not much running.
I swear.
Arsenal is not expecting him to do much. He's not playing that. Because Chelsea wants him to play boss to boss to boss. They want him to boss everywhere. But in Arsenal, you have a particular territory to control. And if you watch that goal, before the pass came to him, he was calling for the ball.
He asked for the ball. Imagine Jorginho.
hand like this.
Martinelli, pass.
That's the confidence you get when you play in a team that has a game plan. You dey here, you dey here, you no go pass here, dey here. And when you maintain your territory, it saves you energy. It gives you more concentration.
Sure.
Because to me, that ball was not a mistake. He saw the whole defenders all facing the ball, and he know that if that ball changes direction, he will take them unaware. And that was what happened. And then now, Martinez helped you guys. Don't write that off.
No, I don't know. Yeah, no.
So if you need a second keeper, I should go for Martinez.
And another result where confuse this man. Where you don't know whether I go celebrate. Say Arsenal don't get their points, or you go celebrate. Say Guardiola don't struggle again. The Nottingham Forest City result.
I have 4 reasons why I hate Man City. 2-9 to 11. I should be having 4 Champions League now. I have 3. Guardiola is the reason. Then Guardiola coming to England to make football look like if you don't have money you can't play.
Yeah.
2, Guardiola losing to Chelsea on the final day. 3.
Everyone,
if Arteta wins Premier League, beneath my heart, I will not be happy. But if he wins it ahead of CE, I will be happy for Arsenal. Because you can't, if you continue this way, there will be no hope for Burnley. You have a £2 billion.
Sorry, let me ask you a question. If you continue this way, there will be no hope for Burnley. If na Burnley full this league, number 1 to 50, Burnley is and Burnley 1, Burnley 2. You no go agree one win all of them finish.
The thing no be that one way in the talk. Manchester City is a state-owned club, na country.
Why in the always do like say in a pity for
but
the
Burnley
like
but see how the team be talks. See how the team be. If you hear the talk, see if Guardiola and Man City continue like this, there is no hope for club like Burnley. You have spent more money than Manchester City.
We then generate.
Then generate.
We didn't get capital investment like that. Manchester United is generating a lot of money.
I think
Man City, the capital investment from the owners. They are falsifying their books. They talk say, imagine Man City saying that they generate whether it's 50 million more than Manchester United. How? From where?
Not them.
No. There are rules for a reason.
Never come.
There are rules. There are rules for a reason. There are financial rules and all those rules.
I feel say
you know, just come carry money, can't they put for people when there are rules against it. You understand?
But don't be just them now. Man, you do it.
No, I understand the fact like that. When you get the money for their body, it's not the same thing.
I say my.
It's not about the club that's owned by a state. a country. Then be the see. If that Mancini salary, say you hear what happened to Roberto Mancini when he made the Man City. They be the pay him salary.
To the updates.
Then let me say, I think his salary was 12 million per year. Instead of 12 million per year, then they still they pay Mancini in consultation firm about 12 million every year for 3 consultation meetings in a year. You pay person 12 million. You don't hear from equivalent to his salary.
You don't hear from Yature. You don't hear Yature they talk.
Oga.
Yature say everybody where they involved in this matter, head go enter.
Huh.
Wetin are they talking now? Wetin Yature will be
they get now 2 charges so 2. And when they talk about person we get 100.
But
Premier League will come meet them say
proven.
It's not yet proven. I know it's alleged, but
Karibi, me and you go sit down here.
No,
if go wipe 100 charges.
No problem.
Wait till they talk. Say Manchester United, even back in the day, now Manchester United they break transfer record back to back. Ferdinand, everybody. I think when they get signed, it was the most expensive keeper, something like that.
Of course.
And Man U they do am, but
we paid 20 million for
them big to do am. Okay. Man U big to do am.
Okay.
No be some nobodies wey just carry blue come.
Guy, you the end 10 million. They buy car of 20 million. Are you spending?
Where the money they come from?
Are you spending?
Why EFCC dey?
How they used to you say na like that?
I don't tell me.
They only show you say na 100 charges. Okay, it has not yet been.
This is why they talk. They out there. Just go and
how much be a transfer now?
He did there.
Hey,
you just need to go. You just need to set. You just need to set. I beg. So, anyways, Nottingham Forest deliver the points. Godfrey, I'm not saying another good result for you too.
Yes, now. Yeah.
Now, very good result for me. But one thing I need to do now, I got to apologize to talks in time of see that home ground, they play part and everything. Yeah. Me, I disagree with that guy. As far as in Nottingham Forest, anyhow, anyway, where Man City go play them, like Man City got to trash these people.
Now, so you
they
don't
go win them. But
win
oh boy, I remember I said this Nottingham Forest. Now one club with a guy.
True.
If they did that, their home, they know they agree.
I wonder you carry on go for
Liverpool, they win some other clubs and.
But when a small team, when they win us, they go play on now, collect 5.
But now home.
Now away. Nottingham Forest best highlight now for that their home.
Now they're their home, and they say this is not be just now, like now history.
He don't day.
No be today.
They just like Burnley. They just like Burnley for their home.
How you want his con there can't survive? He did very difficult. So you know easy like that.
No, a very good result for me. If like Nottingham Forest, if stood up like this now, imagine that their next game against is it Crystal Palace also. So if you lose all this game now, I get the upper hand. But let's see how it goes.
All right, Karibi, yeah.
We will not talk about Chelsea.
Can you calm down?
You get something.
Baby, calm down. Calm down.
You get something what I see online. Say they don't find. Like say they won't actually pay. It never day concrete yet. But like say they won't pay Zidane. Okay. Then I don't talk. Say is getting ready for coaching and all.
So coaching a bit.
Why will you not get ready?
No problem.
You have money again in pocket.
To live in Europe no easy. Whether you are an indigenous or you are a migrant guy, you got bills to pay. You get. If you look at Graham Potter now, he's looking a little bit polished. That is what money does to you.
Yeah. Imagine
him flying to Germany just to go lose 1-0. When was the last time he visited Germany? That is what a big club like Chelsea can do for you. That luxury life. I can imagine Zinedine Zidane out of job for over how many months now. Even making some calls. He made some calls now. He costs Wahala for France now. So if they are linking him, I will be happy from my own side of the divide based on who I am. I would like Potter to go. After all, their former owner hired and fired 15 in 20 years.
So
they say at their pattern. So if ball is start with 2 or 3 in a season, it will always be a trajectory that will continue. But believe you me, it will not favor Chelsea.
All right, more enter the Chelsea result from there.
And you get one guy where they worry. Say when we see that free kick. It be like say that guy will actually fall there, he purposely fall there. Because he still get opportunity to carry that ball.
That man know they want score open.
You understand? But before you know, Oga say they don't touch me, man, I just fall there.
In them, his name na James Dead Ball World Pros. Na his full name be.
Funny enough, who I be the tell say I been watch the game where World Pros debut. I think what was it against Arsenal? Or, I think I don't forget the team where he play against that. When they come as at 18 years, they talk say, okay, this is an academy prospect. Just they come out of this thing, and as he be now, the people they always rave about the way they take set pieces, the way they whip the ball. He come off the bench, and that match didn't take about was it one corner and one free kick? Like the way he used goal, they can't they say more. Say now they don't they see what people they talk about, and it's no lie.
I'm not just understanding technique. You know why? Because normally when the ball they flighted up,
it's supposed to continue
before the thing go just come. It's not supposed to come down like that. It's supposed go small before it come down.
Technique
but
and
what did I say? As just go up,
he says he does an extra hour on set pieces every training.
I feel say for now, like everybody need to come out for that guy. See, now he be the best free kick taker because as he stand now, just one goal away from the best free kick takers in history of Premier League. Now imagine somebody how many years they play for Southampton? I don't think it's up to 5 years.
No, he not there about 8 years or so.
8 years. Okay, let's just say 8 years.
He came to the limelight.
But imagine the kind of club when they play for. Now he's playing for Southampton. Imagine this guy now.
No come out there.
Make it no try.
Village people advise him where, please.
My brother, sometimes he favor you when you leave that kind of club.
The next Becca.
Oh, but where you want go?
No, something.
This James is better than so many midfielders in club like Arsenal, Manchester United, and even Chelsea. I've mentioned them for you right now. This guy is better than this.
He has a question.
I know the fit tell you say men just sign and become in free kick. This guy, if you check this guy work rate, this guy they play football. I remember the time where Højbjerg did there. Now 2 of them be like lifeline for these people. But since Højbjerg come on, now this guy don't take over. This guy, I swear you say if this guy not the last season inside Southampton, they for relegate. And now the same guy now see they take them they deliver them now. So I feel say this guy not a bad player for any big club say they want sign. But in time of Chelsea as a club, I feel say guy, when they make all this signing, who are the English like experience, like Premier League experience where they sign? You don't go just wake up tomorrow now say you want to go sign Enzo from what do they call him from what do they call Portuguese league. Imagine waiting Liverpool at the face with Nunes. I know say Nunes don't they click somehow, but like you don't go spend that kind of money on that kind of player. When you sign player from all this kind of country, you spend less money, like maybe 30-40 million. You have so many midfielders in that Premier League that you can sign that they are better than this guy. I know they try insult. Wait. I know they try insult the guy saying he be bad player. But me, I feel say in terms of the players where they sign, because they sign more of the outsider than a Premier League proven players. You get? Why don't you sign 1 or 2 of those guys, or maybe just go for a world class player like the lack of Manchester United they did just now signing Casemiro? He's a world class midfielder. Everybody know about him. Everybody know what that guy feel offer. Go for player like Verratti. Go for player like okay, let's just say I don't know, Busquets. They don't old, but like all those kind of player we get experience.
Why?
I feel say it was better than you signing all these like young guys and they are coming from outside the league. They don't know about the league. You know, you saw Potter now. Those players where Potter put inside that pitch that they minus coach. That team they get what it takes to beat that club. That's Southampton. They get what it takes. So, I don't say they miss so many chances, but at the same time, guy, we need to give the Potter credit sometimes. Not being fault. Not being fault. So you want them to say,
are you done?
You want them to say, that team now with that code, they don't feel beat Southampton.
Wait, man, so it's man say this.
Excuse me. Go on, continue.
See the thing now. This Chelsea side. First of all, you see your Chelsea fans will come say, use Madueke. They don't put Madueke. Use Fofana for fraud.
They start all of them.
They don't put Fofana now. Now they don't put Joao Felix.
2 Fofana, 2.
All of them that started.
Now you get.
What do you want me the guy do?
You get the Modric, and I feel say it's a very good one. Say the coach now actually start him. Modric has not been it, for me. But then again, what did they happen to this team? Because I feel, say you get too many acquisitions from different leagues coming to Premier League where definitely they're very, very challenging. You don't expect all of them to blend. Not everybody gets sense for the football. Some of them you just need time for you to not make it. Get one thing will happen against when club come. Club did not really start the season. After this team, you go see say they go injury steady. You go see say this one problem, that one problem. But immediately club used these guys for before the preseason. Before the next season starts, these guys, you can't know say yes, they don't blend. So first of all, I'll say give this guy time because these players will just come. But then again, how can you lose to a Southampton like that?
See, the thing I say, they didn't lose.
Bridge.
They did not lose. They did not lose for lack of effort.
Yes.
You understand? Then try.
Yeah.
My own say, if you see Chelsea lose that kind of match, then you can't find out say shot on target 1 in 90 minutes.
You go understand.
You go understand, but something is not just so. This is not standard rot. It's a normal rot. Teams go through times like this.
Sure.
So everything, all these things now just one kind 91 minutes winner. Where one kind unlikely player go ahead put, you get one kind 3 points. The next game, you get another 3 points.
You click from there.
The next game, you draw. The next game, you get another 3 points. Then you go 5 games for, you understand?
Unbeaten.
So, just say,
excuse me.
Football fans, and especially Chelsea fans, they don't.
Excuse me.
I've excused you, but Chelsea fans are very, very spoiled. They don't have the patience.
You've been excused.
Let's go.
We are going.
Chelsea is a big team. Mm-hmm. In front of them, they are losing. Their arch rivalries are winning. Mm-hmm. You know, it's a problem to you as a fan. Mm. If you are talking Chelsea problem and you are relegating Potter, you're not helping Chelsea.
Yeah.
Potter is inexperienced.
Of course.
That's number one.
No, I disagree. He's not inexperienced.
I'll give you my reasons.
He's not inexperienced.
I'll give you
my... You can't see somebody that's been coaching for 10 years across 3 leagues is inexperienced.
I'll give you my reasons. In local palace, we will say, how far no mean how well.
Nah. He's not inexperienced.
Excuse me, how far no mean how well. You can be wherever you are. 10, 20 years, somebody came. In the next 5, 3, 4 years, the person is making news. That's by the way. Potter in his dressing room has about 30 players. If every injury returns, Potter will have about 30 players. And the biggest problem you will have as a manager is when you have problem of selection. Because ordinarily in your dressing room, you should be having 22, 21 players. When you have 22 players, 21 players, you have 12, you have 11 to play. You have about 9, 11 players that are not going to play. In Chelsea dressing room, Potter has 22 players that are not going to play. And he's looking at somebody, he's saying, I'm not going to play you. He's saying, I'm going to play you. It's a confusion. Remember, Chelsea have played 10 games and failed to score in 6. They have just 1 win in this calendar year. And they spent £323 million. Got 8 players, January alone. So, if you say Potter is not a problem, watch that game day before yesterday on Saturday, yes. When Asukita was injured, the interim manager that is winning him 1-0 was busy talking to his players while they were drinking water. Potter was where he was. A fan was shouting on top of Potter, stop sitting down, talk to your players. A manager, that was an opportunity to dish out some instructions. Potter was there. If you watch some footage, you see where Potter sit down. The game is running down. Chelsea is drawing. He is where he is. Was Sir Alex ever engaging? How many times did Sir Alex engage? Excuse me.
Wait. Everybody hold on, I beg. Just a quick reminder, I beg. If you're watching us on YouTube, I beg. Make sure you don't like the video, I beg. Please.
I beg.
Tap the like button, I beg. If you're watching us or you want to pass 500 likes before the stream end, over 1,000 people are watching. We don't break that record now for at least this live show. So
I bet more than like this.
Just tap the like button. If you're watching us on Facebook, I beg. Just tap the share button and share the video. I beg. But the likes on YouTube, if we get to 1K likes before the stream, and the world would not end. Thank you.
I beg. Okay.
Back to you now. Now it's all about the mannerism of a coach. Leave all this thing where you go to talk. Say.
So he says all about the one.
Leave all this where you go to talk. Say. He doesn't show passion. If Chelsea they win matches and he's behaving like that, would anybody complain?
Nobody.
Hold on.
Nobody.
Did you ever see Graham Potter at Brighton jumping touchline up and down when he was winning games?
Shouting.
Did you?
Don't ever see him. Now this thing are personal attributes. Conte normally is a madman. Even when he was playing, he's a madman. Everybody know. It's only normal that he's expected to be a madman.
How many times you don't see your Ten Hag say they shout? How many times you don't see him?
Ten Hag they shout, but all those like Ten Hag can call your name, say move, all those things there. But he's more of an instructional shouter. But person like Conte will say go.
Conte gonna pursue you.
I tell him to speak 3 languages for touchline. Ale, vamos, let's go. You understand? But if you're not that kind of person, you cannot that kind of. You can't be that kind of person. You don't force him on somebody.
That's why we are human beings.
You must not force it in.
As a human being, that's how he's a cultured Englishman.
I beg. You must not
force it. You don't talk about experience.
Which experience did I get? Which experience? He come out from assistant coach, win 3 back-to-back champions.
Graham Potter is even more experienced than Ten Hag, you know.
100%.
You know.
I don't know how.
Which one be how?
They don't coach for 3 different leagues.
Let me tell you
started
the
coaching 10 years ago.
Let me tell you the difference. Let me tell you the difference.
What's up, baby? I didn't tell you now.
See, the difference.
Where your Ten Hag don't coach?
Where your Ten Hag come from one club after how many years?
From Holland League.
The difference.
Let's be assistant coach for Guardiola for Bayern Munich yesterday.
Can you guys?
Henry, if they apply for a job and you don't work that job 4 years and they say they need 5 years experience, you will come tell them say because that your 4 years you work them for Abuja and not Owerri. Say that 4 years we pass person we work 5 years for Owerri. No, now.
Henry, man, just ask you one question.
Excuse me.
Just one
Experience. The simplest definition of experience is how much time you've spent on the
Just
job.
hear this question.
And
Just
Graham
hear
Potter
this
has more time.
Henry,
Maybe that.
Is it just that?
Yes.
Yes. Ask you this question. Just ask
Okay,
you.
you give me time. Oh.
If Graham Potter, that Madrid squad, we win back to back, where Zidane carry. It is a Graham Potter go there, go spoil them.
Are you done?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Fine.
Yes.
The Madrid Zidane met and the Chelsea Potter took over from.
Yeah.
Are they the same?
No.
They're not the same.
They're not the same now. That is why I'm asking you if
They are not.
Potter
They are not the same. They are not
They are
the
not-
same.
they are
They are not the same.
They are
Right?
not the same, yeah.
The Brighton Potter left, and the Brighton now. Is there any much difference?
There's no difference.
There's no difference.
No difference.
The Ajax, Ten Hag left, and the Ajax currently playing. Are they the same?
No.
There's
No.
a difference.
Yes.
Ajax is down step.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? Draw an inference. What happened? The quality of a manager comes into play.
That thing is not a constant.
Excuse me,
It
sir.
is not a
Oga,
constant.
excuse me.
Go on.
As at the time Zidane took over Madrid, he went there to coach a galaxy, group of stars. He only needed to dish out instructions.
what is the instruction?
Okay, excuse me. Excuse me. In that Madrid team that year, every single player in that Madrid team was approximately a starter in his country.
Was they were on their best
Excuse
Wait,
me.
wait, wait.
They were their best. They were their best. Fine. The Chelsea Potter took over now. Are the players there at their best?
They are not.
They are not.
They are not.
Did they acquire new players?
Yes.
Yes.
When you
From different leagues.
Who
They
were at
sabi
their
each
best?
other.
Oga, you brought an average manager to manage an average team. What will you get?
No, those players
Okay,
are not.
now, ma
They're not average.
ask you something.
They're not average.
They're
Ma
not
ask you
average.
Fofana is not average.
Ma ask you something, Harry.
Emeka is not average.
These are the
Henry.
problems. That's what I'm saying. These are the
They are
issues
not
as to
average.
why it's as if Potter is failing. You go carry people where we say normally
See,
before they even concept.
It's unfair to call players below 22 years average because their ceiling is still high. And they still have
Average
a lot
by
to go.
performance.
In terms of development, you can't
Oga,
call
please,
them average.
is Vinicius average?
It's not time to call them that.
Is Vinicius average?
At the same time, you won't call him a world beater because you know say he still get time to improve more than.
Is Mbappe 24 average?
Mbappe na world beater, another one na generational talent.
Mbappe
na.
na world class
You know,
player.
call Mbappe and Vinicius around the same. You know. Yes.
When did you notice Vinicius?
Last season was
Last
his best season for his life,
Was his best season?
and this season he never dey match the
Courtesy
numbers.
of who?
Benzema,
Courtesy of who?
Carlo Ancelotti,
Carlo Ancelotti. Thank you, sir. What is happening to Valverde?
in the peak.
Courtesy of who?
Ancelotti.
Ancelotti. Thank you.
They try to tell you the
What happens to Dijadoba in
I
Chelsea?
wait for
What
am.
happened to Dijadoba in Chelsea?
What happened to the drama?
Yes.
He was in a good team.
In a good team.
Yes.
Managed by a good manager.
Eh?
Managed by a good manager. And he blossomed. And I am saying, in a Chelsea team that has 60% of the players average, they need a coach above average.
Do you know how many average players Arsenal had last season and the season when Arteta came?
Has they done better?
Yes.
Well,
They have done well
So,
better.
so which one?
You
Be,
say?
so which one be average players?
Okay, wait.
Arteta been
How
not
many
get the
years?
experience.
How many years?
3 years.
3 years. And for the first time, it's in top 4. For the first time in 3 years, it's in top 4. And since it never end. Top is so.
Which
Are you giving?
experience Arteta get?
Which experience Arteta gets?
Which experience
Okay,
Arteta get?
Which world class players
Okay,
Arteta gets?
coaching is a particular team for 3 years is enough.
So you give this man time.
Why
now.
give him time now?
I've not gotten to that point.
Hey,
No, now I've not gotten to that point. Now I said sacking him would be a mistake.
my
I didn't say-
brother, ma tell you
So we are
something.
not arguing. Why
Ma
you
tell
want
you
to make a
something. Harry, ma tell
There
you
was a time I interjected.
Ma tell you something.
Excuse me.
Before Tuchel coming to Chelsea team, the club that he was coaching, PSG, You want to compare the star where PSG get with the one where Chelsea get?
No.
You feel compare that star?
Okay,
that year, you feel compare them?
Okay, now lock play out.
You the head up. Instead of lock play out.
When the Champions League was lock now.
That thing was a fluke. It was a fluke.
Now lock.
Now lock be that now.
That's how many Chelsea win.
Okay, now their history.
Look now.
Okay, now their history.
Now lock.
See.
Roberto Di Matteo.
Chelsea beat Real Madrid.
Hold on.
Beat how many club now lock? Man City, the whole Man City.
Hold on. Let's not use it as the basic definition of luck.
You don't tell me say that lock.
No,
I don't care what you talk. Serious man. You tell me say that lock.
No be the basic definition of luck. No be the basic definition of luck.
Chelsea winning Champions
League. When they talk in terms of luck, now say now if you look even the team as at that season itself, probably if you want even at the quarterfinal stage, if you want pick 2 people to win Champions League, Chelsea no follow. Are they lie? Are they lie?
No, true.
In terms of favorites,
We
yes.
are there.
3 self 3.
We are there.
As a quarter-final stage, pick 3 teams. Chelsea no day.
May I ask you something? I remember the year when Leicester City win league. If you mention team where go win league, Leicester no day inside. So that league when they dominate 38 matches, now lock.
No, now.
No, now question now. Now question now lock. Now lock they win that league.
See, wait.
My brother.
No, more trivialize. Wait, hold on. Now let's not trivialize it to the fact say like lock now anything we no want.
As now win league tomorrow now lock.
Wait now. This thing no be just. No, they listen.
No, if you have to follow you. No, this is my way stand there. You Harry, you tell me say that lock. That see, Karibi go win that lock. That Karibi come that lock.
Wait, you expect Leicester City to win the league again in the next 10 years?
No.
20.
Maybe. 20 I agree.
How that?
Which one be how that? 20 I agree.
See,
let's say yes, I don't agree. But 20 I agree.
See the definition of luck what I will give you for this case when we talk about Chelsea winning the Champions League. If the odds are stacked against you and you are the unlikely winner, you're lucky to win it. Now the simple definition of that what I will give to you. These people, Southampton beating Chelsea. What did I give Southampton as odd to win that game? 8.5. And you go away from home and you beat Chelsea with all their luck. The odds stacked against you and you come out with an unlikely result.
So in time of one match, I'll agree saying a lot.
That's tournament football for you.
But this is not just one match. These people play group stage. From group stage, quarter-final, semi-final to final. Okay. They play one of the best teams. They win them. Win Champions League. You tell me say a lot. So Liverpool win Champions League under your club na luck. Because you can't remember the last time they win it.
No, when the league started, when the Champions League started that season, everybody don't see Liverpool they play good football. So you cannot just come out.
So it's not the same. It's not the same.
What are we
I don't tell you. For me, if I want translate my own definition of luck to you, waiting I go talk now say if the odds are stacked against you and you're not likely to win something and you go ahead and win it, you're lucky. You work hard. Everybody they work hard. You get, but for you, waiting push you over the line. People go say, "Hey, luck doesn't exist. It exists in sports." Me, I'm one of those people. But you're the unlikely winner, and you were not. Nobody expected to win them. You can't go win them. Hard work, the other thing there, but a bit of something there on your side.
Is this what they talk about?
You fit tell me say a bit of luck, but you don't tell me say they win that Champions League. Say na luck.
Is this what they talk about Potter? Is this what they talk about Potter now? I want to take you back a bit. The same Pep that won Champions League twice with Barcelona has gone 10 years plus playing just one final in Champions League. This same Zinedine Zidane that broke Champions League record back to back come to Chelsea. You will see where human being they fall like pack of cards. Most of the times, when you assemble a quality team, there's a possibility of an average manager making it while managing top class players. Then when you have average players, you need a top class manager. The two, average doesn't work. Average top average. If you watch Alex last season, that team was not at their best. 2013. The singular reason why we won that league was because we had a manager in the name of Alex. That same group of players came back the next season. And we are nowhere to be found. What happened? Because we had a David Moyes, average managing average. That is just my summary when it comes to Potter. If Chelsea must get results from Potter, they must give him time. or they sack him.
Well,
All right,
I think
let's move on.
Let me just say this one.
Yeah.
Somehow he has a point because I'm not sure. Say you go see a Jurgen Klopp or a Pep Guardiola, they coach the Chelsea now, and they don't give results. So.
I beg, I more just touch on La Liga. Ferran Torres and Barcelona coming through that day. Rafinha was rested 100%. You know, and it is what it is.
See this man.
2-0
When they
win.
watch match, the man they pray, make they just call
Make
back at
somebody
once
go
so
down.
that they will go bring Rafinha where they rest.
See,
Evil people.
see,
But
So you are
Barca
scared of
didn't
Rafinha?
win this season.
I don't too like La Liga because it's a league that, if not because of one thing, I for call them Farmers League. I've just call them Farmers League. It's because of Diego Simeone and Sevilla maybe once in a while in Europa. I for call them Farmers League. You know my anger. I watched Real Madrid playing
Osasuna.
Yeah.
Osasuna. They play like Napoli. They bully Madrid. You don't tell us see get time. One Ancelotti they wait. Middle that time reach in content and say, Mona go score. Madrid go score. As them pass ball, piam, they make an 2. After all the whole work, Osasuna they agreed that busy doing nothing. They ended up losing 2-0. When Barcelona pass ball against Cadiz, me and this man they. I said this Cadiz now this one the camera why they there.
Yeah.
I just the praise. I know if they put 1 or 2. Second half, Rafinha will be forced to come and play.
Yeah.
Bam. Why? Barcelona don't score. Man go carry water drink. Now 2-0.
I mean, even got shot the goal yourself because the Babele.
2-0. I say, that's so. Like, you see more reason why Xavi will win that league. He's only waiting for one more game. Beat Madrid second leg.
And that's enough.
La Liga ends.
And it's a good one for their defense this season.
Yeah.
Consider 7 goals.
Just
7 goals.
They've been very.
Madrid have shipped in 20 something.
You know the problem. Somehow we might also say that the quality of their league is not just there. Why? Because you played against Manchester United. You played against Manchester. You saw a very, very shaky Koundé, Araujo. These guys were
Javi followed.
the whole hype around these guys.
My own question.
When I saw them against Maya, I was like, no.
And we missed couple of chances.
Yes.
A clinical finishing team would have ended that game in Camp Nou.
Davi smoky bo that day.
For his
First of
defense.
all, why you go bench Christensen one? Secondly, you can't carry Koundé now. Can't play centre back when they play right back since the
See,
end
it's
way.
okay.
You can't carry Araujo
Araujo, where they play centre back.
with
Go play
Christensen,
right back.
Go play right back.
He don't turn.
No be Igbo.
He don't
Na
turn
Pep na
He
Igbo. Na
dey
Pep na
overtake.
Fernandinho go arrest.
Xavi, he dey smoke Indian hair.
But it's a good one for us.
He dey
It's a
smoke
really
Igbo.
good one for.
It's a good one for
No, no, you're not gonna make that mistake. My problem now is their midfield is not just it.
Okay.
We see without that Pedri.
Pedri and Gavi.
Gavi they always give him the work rate. Pedri would always give him that assist and support.
Yeah.
You know?
My
But when those guys are not
my
there,
problem
Gavi
my
is-
problem is every player on the bench is looking for a chance.
Okay.
Most of the times you get that chance, you capitalize on that chance. The Rashford we are watching today, all of us know how he came.
Yeah.
During warm up, Anthony Martial got injured. These guys don't know, don't be. He go Europa bank too. The same weekend, he came back against Arsenal, he banked too. That is the summary of Rashford career. He starts. So now, by Thursday, now some Barcelona players are like, Gavi know the Pedri know the boy. If I go Old Trafford, grab 1 goal. Even if I don't start games, Xavi go keep me for bench. You get so you go there like when a club sack their manager the next game. That's how it will be.
We'll get into the Barca United game before the show end, and of course the Champions League matches as well. But before them, we'll just talk about Osimhen and how he don't use reach 100 goals. 100 goals quicker than Drogba, quicker than Messi, quicker
Ronaldo.
Okay, they no be strikers, sha, you understand? And the ceiling is a bit. We know they talk compare Osimhen to Ronaldo and Messi, but we just they make we just they create awareness.
Alan.
No, definitely Haaland. I think he was faster. He never.
He has to be way faster.
Haaland faster. But anyways, Osimhen don't reach. Be saying don't reach, and
So but now,
what more can we add?
But I want to ask now, how old is Osimhen again?
Osimhen is 24.
24.
Yeah.
If you're doing this thing quicker than Cristiano and Messi, is it possible saying go reach 500?
I think he needs to score 40 goals the next
Per season.
12 seasons or more.
Okay, 12. Like 12 seasons.
You know 12 years speaking, by that time 12 years speaking, don't they JS2?
I think go date 36.
12 years speaking, na JS2 now, abi?
Yeah.
So you go date 36.
Okay,
let's forget about
of
that.
course, some season is supposed to score like 60, the way Messi do that year. Or
It's okay.
The story
You know
the
what?
story of Victor Osimhen.
But me, I just dey happy say at least
Kudos to him, man.
he's getting some world class numbers, and he's making the right noise. You understand?
But don't let it get into his head. If you don't get into his head, if all these transfer sagas don't come around, he will do well.
Yeah.
Because I am afraid European teams will test Osimhen by summer.
They will.
And if the agent got carried away by the suitors, we might see another Osimhen we will all sit here and regret.
Very true.
Most of the times, you enjoy where you are.
The fear of not going, the fear of hey baby that place no go good. Now wetin dey limit people.
Always move.
If you
always,
go,
Victor no be that kind of guy.
If you go, the main thing is just make sure you work hard.
One thing Osimhen has done very well.
Always move at the right time.
Yes.
What is the right time?
Which he has done very, very well.
He's 24.
He don't beat one.
This year is going to be 25.
Osimhen na that kind of player we like challenge.
Yes.
The way you see Ronaldo did, Ronaldo na somebody we like challenge. He no care where in the go. He no care how the team be, but he just want challenge
Please,
himself.
next summer let him go.
You see Osimhen, if they say you want to say okay, we might relax, they Ligue 1. Now you see get some stars where you see they come into the Ligue 1.
Yeah.
You they relax there. Now if you don't even win this series, how they are about to win all those kind of things. So sometimes you got to take the risks and achieve what you achieve.
He may take the risk this summer.
For me, man, take him.
For me,
But at the same time,
he should go. He should go.
Yes, he should go.
If he deliver this league for Napoli, he has done
two things
enough.
they involve. Moving at the right time is one.
When he moved from
when he's
Wolfsburg
moving at
to
the right
Lille,
time.
What is the right
see,
time?
his movement to Wolfsburg to Lille was the right time.
Wait, I'm-
Lille to Napoli was the right
I'm
time.
coming.
And definitely staying this year at Napoli. Remember saying supposed to January
How
and
many
even
years
last
has he stayed in
summer.
Napoli?
Some leagues been a day. But staying even this season, self,
I
is
am
like
coming.
perfect timing. To me, it's supposed to be.
I'm
All right.
saying two things. Living at the right time is one, which he has done.
Is this summer the right time?
This is the best time for him.
Who's telling you this now?
Finish.
The second time is going to the right place.
Yes.
This is where my own major problem lies now. If Ronaldo moved to City against United, all that happened to Ronaldo wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
When you see a fantastic player, don't relegate the team he's playing with.
Of course.
If Victor Osimhen goes to a higher Napoli type of team, he will do better. But if the agent and people around him cajole him into a team that is the opposite of Napoli, the opposite will happen.
All right, I agree. Let's move on. And finally, I think Messi scored another free kick over the weekend. No need to forget.
You don't say that much. I think the director of PSG, they win 2-0. You go capitulate, go they lose 3-2. The nigga come down, stay in front of coach.
They shout. Some people don't shout.
Before you know, 87th minute, Mbappe scored goal.
Now waiting to ball in into the
See you. If not only go
if you enter stadium, nothing will come out. Just
If you see the joy, where the
ball
man,
you gonna press phone. Porter go say well done.
if you see the joy where the man go hug Messi, tell and say, sir, you saved my life.
Let's take comments. Tim Maxwell says, Godfrey, nobody is expecting Potter to start winning trophies immediately. All we are saying is to see sign of progress. We should see a sign of what he's trying to build.
Now what do you say more?
Hold on, says Harry, you're always finishing my data because I listen to your interview over and over again. You're doing well. Kajo Joseph Josh says, keep up the good work. And then a super chat from Isaac Israel. Isaac! Isaac says that this Enzo you're talking about has been one of the best players, if not the best, in all games he has played in. What's really your point? Is it because he's from Portuguese league or the price? I beg, free the guy. He's talking. I guess they talk to you, Godfrey. And then Prince Ayodeji says, England they bias. Look at Juventus. Once you go against the rules, your points get deducted, but it will take time for England to act. Akim says, I think Man U will enjoy it now. Okay, that's him comment from before. And then let's just take some more comments before we open the call line. And after we take some calls, we'll get to the preview of the Champions League and midweek matches. All right, let's see. Harrison says, if Champions League now look, how come Pep never win the tournament since 2011?
Okay.
Some people need to get.
Okay.
Some people. This thing is just simple. This thing is just simple English. If it's not that you're lucky to win it when you're not likely to win it. Simple. If you can't understand
If Pep
that,
win
then
Champions League, nobody will mention luck now. How can Pep?
because he's likely to win
with
it.
the Bayern and Man City, how can it be luck?
So if you're not likely to win it and you win
With
it,
their
you're likely
investment
to
and
win
their
it.
level.
Man City
Now the
is
simple
bigger than
English with
Chelsea.
that, if you still
Man
want
City
to
is
argue,
bigger than
I
Chelsea.
beg. No wahala.
Okay, the manager.
Oh, the manager.
The manager, yes.
The manager.
All right,
No
Peter,
wahala.
that is important.
No wahala, now we move.
But I don't do 4 months to win Champions League.
We move.
Pep
That's
don't
what I
do
was
CA.
talking about.
Hold on, hold on.
We
hold
talk
on.
about Tuchel.
Tuchel now.
Yes.
Hold on.
We
Mo,
talk
take
about
comments.
Tuchel.
Mo, take comments. Rodney said, I don't have for Chelsea matter. For me to watch Chelsea match, I use the time.
You go watch him. You must watch
Say go
Chelsea.
use the time, watch some other matters.
Go watch Chelsea.
Some people just they drag on this luck matter. I think the English is very, very simple. Like what I just said. If you're not likely to win it, you're lucky to win it. Simple. You can do it with it what you will.
If Chelsea
and then
win,
thank you so much,
if
everybody,
Chelsea
for
win
watching.
Champions
Abeg.
League that year, now luck. Everybody will win Champions League, now luck.
Thank you so much for watching. Abeg. Make sure say you like the video before you leave. Abeg. Make
That's
sure
not
say
like
you
help
like the
matter.
video.
Somebody
Make sure say you like the video. Abeg.
Tournament, go win Champions League.
If you're watching us on YouTube, please just tap the like button. Let's get to 1K likes before the stream end now. I beg. You get why? They really help us. It really helps the channel. And we are trying to hit 85K tonight. Hopefully we get there before the stream ends. I don't know. If we don't-
Please, I beg, please.
And then also, if you're watching us on Facebook, our Facebook people, we do it on our.
Yeah, our hands
I beg.
up.
Just help us. Share the video. I beg.
begging
My
for-
hand day up.
Is that with the campaign now?
Just
With the
help.
Vote for us.
Help me share the video. I beg. Help me. All right, Desmond Wadike with the super chat. Thank you so much, Desmond. Desmond says something very, very his own mind. But thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I beg,
Thank you so much, Desmond.
we don't want to get into that.
for the piece of the table.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because
Let's just help us. So we don't want to get into that. Just a reminder, we're all wearing back and black. We're all wearing black.
Yeah, we are back.
And there's the Ghana jersey is the only jersey that's here because we are mourning the loss of Christian Atsu. Also to the top left of your screen, you can see the hashtag. So RIP Christian Atsu. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. And at this point, we'll begin to take your calls. So in the comment section on YouTube and in the comment section on Facebook, you're supposed to see a link. So immediately you see that link. Oh my God. I'm about to post the link now. Ayo, wahala plenty. All right. Immediately you see that link, just click on the link. Once you click on the link will carry you go website. Immediately you reach the website, allow the website to use your camera and microphone so we can see you, so we can hear you. And at that point you're in the studio. So immediately you don't do the studio, you're going to see something like a connecting sign. We're going to roll like this. Immediately you see that connecting sign, just know that you're in the studio already and you just need to wait for us to pick your call. The link is coming up on YouTube shortly. The link is coming up on YouTube shortly. All right, so the link is on YouTube now as well as on Facebook. So I beg, just click on the link. Once you click on the link will carry you go website once again. Immediately you reach the website, allow the website to use your microphone and your camera so we can see you, so we can hear you. And at that point, you're in the studio. Immediately you see connecting. So immediately you just see that connecting sign. Just not say you did the studio already and you just need to wait for your turn so we can pick your call. Also, the browser recommended for this is Google Chrome browser. And I beg, Google Chrome is recommended. I beg, if in case you don't want struggle with anything like I need to see on, I need to hear on, I beg, just use Google Chrome browser. Also, if you're a female and you want call in, I beg, just add FML to your name, so that I'm going to say you're female, and then you jump the queue to the front because I want to encourage as many female callers and as many female footballers and female football fans as possible to join in on the show. Okay, on that note, yeah, so any other thing remains any other thing. Might just see if I peep some more comments again. Dagogo Fubara says, anyway, done a day now ain't go the para cause now this discussion in for like and in for fight for the sacking of Potter. I beg, I don't want to really drag this whole lock matter because I don't say this lock matter go cause issue. It's just an issue of semantics, and I don't try to explain it as lightly as I fit explain as so. I beg, if you see what argue, there's no argument on this side there. There's no argument at all. I hope you can see the link, Facebook and YouTube. The link is there. Let's still see. All right, Manuel CFC says, I feel Potter never had the right connection with the fans. If he loses against Tottenham, the board will have to force their hand. He doesn't have the right character to lead my football club. You see things like this, character, passion.
I think that is
drive.
Is lacking in that, yeah.
Things like this where there's no way to, get how you fit, quantify all these things there. Like goals, at least 10 goals, 15 goals, assists, 12 wins, 13, 15, win ratio and all that, you understand? For me personally, when I talk about person like Potter for the position we're in there, I'm not going to like to talk about all these kind of things because the only criticism where I get of him, where I fit understand based on the character, and I say, I don't talk say, he need to move and he need to speak like the coach of Chelsea Football Club. He's a bit too timid and okay, now still down to in character. He may get there if he stays long enough in the job, which I also said that day. But in terms of when people are saying he doesn't have the character, he doesn't have the passion and all that, well, nobody wants to be jobless.
Which means he still don't have the experience.
But then again,
which means he still don't have the required experience.
Measured by years on the job. And he has the years.
I will prove you wrong.
He has the years.
Hold on now.
He has the years. In conclusion, what I just want to talk now, say, the thing where if you measure now this is win percentage. Yeah. You get a win percentage over the short period of time. Even if he's winning games, it will be deceitful if you compare his win percentage to people that have been there longer. So at least let's have a big enough sample set to know that this he has stayed for so and so time. And within
this is what they achieve.
Okay, seeing win percentage.
Before I go for no verse, if you have a firm, you are looking for the best tech lawyer.
Yes.
2 people came to your office in search of this job. One is 20 years experience in tech lawyer,
tech law.
In tech law, and the second person is the recent best tech law award winner. Who will you take?
What did you say you're looking for?
You are looking for a qualified, one of the best.
No, like you not talk qualified.
Okay, you are looking for a tech lawyer. You are looking for a tech lawyer.
You're looking for a tech lawyer. Fine. Everybody answer for this table no go be the same because it depends on the situation. Are we looking for somebody that's experienced? Are we looking for somebody that's the best right now?
Okay, if you don't have experience, how come you're the best?
You can be the best without having experience.
Hello.
Wait. You dey talk all these things. Say this one. Wait, I don't know how I want to carry you go back to Real Madrid again. What happened to Zidane? Does he have
experience he get when he win those 3 back-to-back?
Which experience he get? Which experience Argentina coach get when we walk up?
I have already.
Which experience Argentina coach get when we walk up?
I have already.
Depend on the position where he dey and depend on the condition where he get. Now they lead to all these things. But you don't fit them say the best one at this moment.
Let me just say this last. Let me just end. Let me just.
I end it.
Okay. Prior to that, Man City Arsenal match, they be done interview these guys and they ask Pep, say, what will be the first thing he's supposed to bring to the team? When I say talk about courage, that's the first thing. We also ask what will be that name Arteta. Arteta said believe. So whether you like it or not, I think these things are attributes that a coach has to have. When I see these are the two.
How do you measure somebody that brings courage to a team?
They see him now.
You should be able to bring that fighting spirit to them.
So the only way to measure it is if you win matches.
Pep, they win 2-0.
So you're telling me that the people that are losing don't have courage.
The only problem.
Wait, you see my issue with things like this that you can't quantify. Courage, believe.
Yes.
So the people where they lose don't get courage and believe.
The first way they bring for a team.
So the people with the most courage,
very, very important.
The people with the most courage and believe, na Arsenal, na Napoli, abi.
No.
People where they don't get courage and believe.
The thing that we say,
the Napoli side, they get this courage. They get this belief.
Oh God, you can't tell me that somebody has courage because they are winning matches.
Any day when you lose, there is no courage. Any day when you win, there is courage.
I lie.
That's the end of the matter.
See, I hate when people they talk about things like that.
You cannot. Why? Because even Pep himself don't tell you that the first thing he first bring for the team.
If a moderate
so
manager,
if this one says
if Potter they Arsenal, they sit down and not go complain. When you come to Stamford Bridge, you must be a lawyer, like you must be a lion. You must be a fighter. When that man is giving press conference, he's not talking like a Chelsea coach.
Is Carlo Ancelotti a lion and a fighter?
How did it end? Was it not sacked?
No.
In career, how far?
They're not sacked.
Silas Ferguson a fighter. Na boxer.
He don't do.
Silas Ferguson a boxer.
The kind names where you
He
call.
don't do.
How they take up become like this?
Do. Let's go to.
From where they start?
Our first caller is Esku. Esku, thank you so much. Esku, thanks for calling.
Talk to Alpha.
I agree to you, sir. Well done. Welcome.
Welcome.
I hail everybody. I be asking fan anyway.
Twali.
Welcome, man.
Actually, I want one comment on two things. Now, two things I just want. I get one question for this my Arsenal guy. And then the other question now for this my guy, this Manchester United guy, will they tell me say David Moyes na average coach. Now, for me, I believe on that ground, I think if you are speaking football, you can never calling David Moyes an average coach. I don't think that it makes sense because person if he be average coach may stay for a club like Everton for 12 good years, and then last year we would talk this guy carry West Ham. We know where he carry West Ham reach, so fine. I know say person if he get deep sometimes maybe say things no go just happen, but for you make person they call David Moyes average coach, that one a lie. I no go lie give you. Maybe we look and where maybe we define average where that no make sense. Maybe we just put that on one side. Now so that another one I be the follow up 1% jack for the comment self, but that one aside.
That's
now,
cool.
For my,
okay, go on.
Yeah. Go on. Okay. Now for my brother Kelly, for my guy, I talks this question self now for you. Now 12 now I won't ask.
Interesting.
Would you take for Arsenal choose one? Arsenal wins Premier League or lose Bukayo Saka or Bukayo Saka or Premier League? Which one will you take?
As in how?
Bukayo Saka. That means either Arsenal wins the Premier League and Bukayo Saka leaves the club and doesn't sign for the club, or Arsenal keeps Bukayo Saka or wins the Premier League. Which if not the option will you get with that?
May Godfrey answer you.
My brother, I don't lose players to players. If you know the lack of Van Persie and all those guys, my brother, I prefer Premier League. You see that trophy? Premier League.
No, they are.
Don't worry. Next week when I bring Premier League, I'll show you the most important thing about Premier League. My brother, if Saka won't go, me go. Premier League is more important than player.
Okay.
Thank you so much, X-School. Thank you so much, X-School.
How you tell me say David Moyes not be average coach?
It's not average.
Okay, 11-12 years with Aston Everton. What do you achieve?
Without waiting.
Without Aston
Don't do. Let's move
how
on.
many years?
Let's move.
How many years?
Let's move on.
That former coach, Pochettino, you call and say an average coach.
How many years?
AC. Let's talk to AC.
Come to carry my relegation, they sack you, pay you 11 million. Say
my brother, somebody crying.
Afana,
Welcome.
Yeah, it's this one calling from Lagos. Yeah.
Welcome.
Afana, welcome. Man.
I follow my youth. I ain't the beat.
I there with you.
I they tell you this guy, the way this guy they talk about man yourself, he make me even have more belief in man you. I tell you now, correct my youth fan with that.
I tell you.
But guess what I want to tell you now. I had your discussion about Potter, the difference between Potter and the Ten Hag. Ten Hag carry that kind of confidence, come man you. That confidence will be say, give me this thing, I go deliver. You understand me? He said,
so Potter come with the confidence, say, give me this thing, I no go deliver.
That is the.
I'm not done yet. Yet.
Go on, I deal with you, my man.
When Rashford was playing last season, he had just 5 goals or something like that. Do you know what Ten Hag said? When I come into this team, I'll groom this boy. This boy will play well. You see not what he's doing. As I see him they do now, at his level that he is now, what he has like promised them that he would do, he has started and they are believing in him. If Ten Hag tell you now saying go carry Champions League next season, they go believe him. Am I lying? So what I'm saying now to say, there are two apprentices where they there. You feel that they are 10 years. Person will come here, they like 4 years, will come, learn, finish, leave, you come out. You understand me? So what I want to tell you now, say, they not be the same thing.
So as Ten Hag they come.
Ten Hag, they like.
Yeah. As Ten Hag they come, Inter say if you groom Rashford to become one of the best players. As in they come at the same time, Inter Maguire say I'll groom you, may spoil more. Abi, see Maguire not be your own player. Now only Rashford being player. See all these things. At the fee say it depend on the kind of players where you come into the team. You see the signing where man you do, just 1 or 2 or 3 signing now they do into their team. Then kick on from there with the other former players who face the team. This team, they don't date them. The lack of Marcus Rashford, the lack of Maguire, the lack of David De Gea, all of them don't date into the team. Then get experience. They know who man you be. Ten Hag at the same time, you know where man you stand. And you do just want click man you from there. You just want pick man you from there. Make them continue. Now see Chelsea, then come with a new coach, with different players, new players from everywhere. Where all of them never understand themselves. See Jorginho where they get where be experienced man. They just carry that one as here. Now the players see their midfield now. All of them. Conor Gallagher, former Crystal Palace player, where they loan. All of them are see as all of them just scatter. The players they never understand themselves. So I feel saying a matter of time. If these players understand themselves, my brother, you know, FIFA.
And before you go, I beg also in case anybody won't call the same way you call. When we mention Graham Potter and Ten Hag here, we did mention say one day better grooming players.
We're not comparing them.
All we said and all. Let me speak for myself. The only thing I said was that Graham Potter has more experience than Ten Hag. Thank you.
Okay, and again on the still when talk about, I just want to use your own point, but stress my own point.
Hold on. Let's just Mo just take like straight 5 calls before we move on. Tosin, Abi, it's Tosin now. Hello, welcome.
Alpha. Welcome. Well done, guys.
Thank you.
I want to talk about 2 things. The number one thing was what Henry was talking about with Graham Potter. I support what Henry is saying, and I understand his points. Number one, he was talking about inexperience. I think it's a matter of Potter is out of his depth, not even a matter of inexperience.
What do you mean by out of his depth?
As in the team that he has, the players are bigger than him. And the club is bigger than him. Sorry. The club is bigger than Potter. That's what I'll say.
Because at the point Ateta came to us now.
They employed him to come to the club to prove himself. Same like Ateta. These coaches, it's not a matter of experience these days in football. It's about you come, you try and prove yourself. So he has shown that he's unable to prove himself at the level of the level that he's in now, which is that this Chelsea consistent winning, repeated winning. So that's my own take on the Potter.
So you feel he has had enough time to prove himself? How many months is it now?
The level that
I think about 15.
So you feel 4 months is enough for a coach to prove himself with the World Cup break and with injured players, Rich James and all those things after how many weeks?
That's why I said initially that he's out of his depth. I think you can see signs already that in the long run, he will not be able to keep up with the demands that Chelsea need from him.
May I ask you something? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, brother.
You say Chelsea is bigger than Potter.
Yes.
Okay. Now
he's proven it. He's proven it. It's not that initially when they employed him, it might be the right decision at the time. But he now need to come and prove himself. Same way like Ateta. Ateta had to prove himself.
He finished 8th twice.
Now see what I want to ask you. You say
still stuck.
Chelsea is bigger than Potter. Now is Ten Hag bigger than Manchester United?
Ten Hag is the same. Is the same thing I'm saying with Potter, Ateta.
No, it's a question. It's yes or no answer. Like, is Ten Hag bigger than Manchester United?
These clubs are big clubs. Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal. At the end of the day, they're taking chances to sign these players for whatever reason these coaches, for whatever reason they're bringing them. They have to prove themselves over time. If they're able to prove themselves, they will retain them. Ten Hag has proved himself.
When I get reason why una sign Potter too now. So when he prove himself now, una
Tosin, no wala. I understand your opinion. But if to you,
Potter will not be able to prove himself. He's out of his depth.
That's what I'm saying now. If to you 4 months Rhys James, Chilwell injured for most of these 4
Kante.
months. No Kante and everybody, and about 6 new players that are supposed to be starting matches. If you feel with a World Cup break, if you feel with all these conditions, that's enough to prove yourself with 4 months. There's no problem, no wahala. I respect your opinion, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I'll ask one question.
You know, they even get what's in this man.
Thank you so much.
Nobody's mounting pressure on your game club. Because there is not much acquisition. During the days of Arteta, we were even pitying Arteta for not getting support from the board in respect to buying players. So we were like, after all, Arsenal is not giving him money, he's not buying players. Now, immediately, Arteta tried to buy players. Look at it. This club bought players for what 250 million.
Don't go say you say this club bought players. You know, tell me say Porter bought players.
Wait now.
You say this club bought players. Now what you understand? I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. Don't go say you say the club bought players. Not
Hello, welcome.
Welcome.
Who buy January buy?
No, you say club now. No, Allah, we move.
Good evening,
Welcome,
everyone.
Good evening, my brother. Welcome.
Mike.
Good evening. First of all, before I start, I want to commend what you guys are doing. I really enjoy watching your shows, you know.
Thank you, bro.
It's very nice.
Thank you,
Then
man.
actually, I'm a Man U fan. I didn't really join the show. I didn't join the show earlier on. But I think the subject of debate has so far. First of all, I heard when someone said David Moyes, if David Moyes was an average coach. Well, come on now. It's like for every level you are, they have different kind of people that fits different level. To be honest, David Moyes is an average coach for Man U. When you compare the things he did, you understand? And also, you comparing Erik Ten Hag and Potter is like comparing a Bugatti Veyron with something else. It's you can't compare the both of them. Why? My reasons. There are games when you watch Chelsea play and you feel that as a coach, there are in-game decisions you should take. You don't see Potter doing those things. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. For example, when Man U was playing against Leeds United, that match would have been a loss for Man U. But there was something Erik Ten Hag did. He made an in-game decision that changed the whole game. That is how you know an elite manager. Same thing happened against Leicester City. During the first half, Man U had a lot of space in the midfield. But at the start of the second half, he knew something needed to be done. He brought in Jadon Sancho, and those spaces were covered. That is how you know an elite manager. But you don't see Potter doing those things. He just stays on the touchline, and whatever the game plan is, he carries it on. No, you don't. That's not. Potter is a good coach. But comparing him to Erik Ten Hag is an insult, honestly, to me.
It's an insult to who? Is it to Ten Hag or to Potter?
To Erik Ten Hag, obviously.
Why? How?
It's an insult to Erik. I just gave you 2 reasons. Just gave you 2 reasons.
Which is what and what?
You see about Ten Hag taking risks, bringing the lack of Jadon Sancho from the bench, bringing this one.
So did Sterling change the game over the weekend?
He did.
Was that not an in-game decision?
What happened between Fofana and the Havertz in the last game?
The game before. What happened?
The game, which one exactly?
The Champions League, now the Dortmund.
Havertz now. Havertz, Fofana for Havertz. No, Havertz for Fofana. Can imagine.
Let's not see.
You pull out Fofana.
See, the thing I say, what I'm trying to say is that first of all, you can't go that far as saying, what was Ten Hag's job before coaching Ajax?
Assistant coach.
I think he was an assistant coach to.
But his first official job was at Ajax, right?
For how many years?
Yes.
Now that's the man.
That was not his first official job. I think he was also a coach at Twente, something like that.
FC Twente, then to Ajax. Fine.
Yes,
So now,
yes.
privileged enough to coach Ajax in a he's privileged enough to coach Ajax now.
Okay. And he delivered results.
He delivered. I think 5 years, three leagues. A bit 4 years, 3 leagues.
Okay.
Now
Got to that level in Champions
now,
League.
Switch to Graham Potter. This man hustle in coaching career from whether na Sweden.
Who cares? Where is his result?
No, wait now. No, but he was not privileged. This is his first big job.
Premier League.
Can we wait?
Wait, are you saying Eric Ten Hag did not hustle his way through? Is that what you're saying?
Or more, some people have a shorter way. Ateta's way and Potter way different. But two of them,
just to add,
some people have shortcuts now.
Just to add,
Zidane don't just come out from nowhere.
Hold on.
Zidane had a shorter way to where he is now. Now we are doing that one.
Wait, talk. Wait, let me just tell him something.
See,
hold on.
Wait now, let me talk something. Let me say something. See, whether he had a shorter way or he had a long, that's not the base for
prove it, defend it.
Now, at the present now, are you performing?
Are you defending that privilege?
But let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. Who is like one of the best coaches that have ever coached Premier League?
Premier League.
Yes, who is one of
the Premier League's greatest ever coach?
Who would you call?
Obviously, it's Alex Ferguson.
Good. Now, Alex Ferguson's first season, when Ron Atkinson was actually dismissed, he ended up 11th.
The next season
he ended up second. The third season, he ended up 11th.
No league.
Oga, 11th again for the third season.
No league.
Let me tell you something.
Tell me.
Excuse me. Let me tell you something.
I'm listening.
There was something they saw. Listen, let me tell you. There was something they saw.
Okay.
They saw finishing 11. There's something finishing 11. There's something finishing 10.
There was some.
There's something I saw.
11. There is something we are seeing.
When you finish 11, there is something.
There is something that we are seeing in Potter.
From second to 11th again.
11, there is something.
What is your tradition?
Thank you.
What is your tradition? What is your tradition?
Thank you. Oh, just wrap up quickly.
Wow.
Let me wrap up. See, let me tell you. There was this pundit that was actually comparing Ten Hag and Potter in the sense that he would have preferred Potter. And if you listen to him, he had his reasons. That's Potter did a very wonderful job at Brighton. What I'm saying is, as a coach, you're coming with your philosophy, you're coming with your identity. Now, currently, Chelsea does not even have an identity. That's what I'm saying.
You don't expect this man to just imbibe his own football into these people. Even your club had problem doing that. They had to go back to pre-season. They had to go back to pre-season before they came back.
Okay, how many months?
Give them time.
Wait, how many months? He had done 4 months, right?
The club had almost the whole season. Just about 7 or 8 matches.
Potter has done. You see my problem? Potter has done 4 months, Abi. How many months did he take Tuchel to deliver Champions League?
I don't understand this Champions League. How did we use that?
Let's go. But today's show go long way because guy.
I put it to you. Mateo is better than Ten Hag. Mateo better pass Ten Hag.
Buy your time.
Mateo better pass Ten Hag. You know.
How long it takes
Mateo better pass Ten Hag?
3 months. How much?
Mateo better pass Ten Hag.
Mateo is the greatest coach of all time.
Yes.
Was he a coach?
Yes, not the coach. Mateo the coach. Now
Welcome.
I agree to now, my brother.
You don't see I said Di Matteo is the greatest coach of all time because he deliver in philosophy sharp. Let's go.
Welcome.
Bro, I'm a Man United fan, and I'm
Cape
Town.
Where you there for Cape Town? Oh, that place soft, waiting no good. My God. My Cape Town too soft. Go on.
I did Blueberg. See, I did listen to the argument
Cape
between
Town.
Potter and Eric Ten Hag. As in, why you guys even compare Potter to Eric Ten Hag? What has Potter won
What has Potter won? Like,
As a coach.
In football,
As a
it's not
coach.
a trophy.
As a coach.
Even Eric Ten Hag has won trophies. Even if it's from Ajax or anywhere, he has won something. What has Potter won?
So
where Potter don't coach.
So any coach that has not won anything,
Where Potter don't coach
at all.
You feel say Ten Hag na fit coach Brighton now win something.
Hold on.
I'm not saying any coach. I'm not just saying any coach, because in terms of argument, a manager like Mourinho will tell you he's the best manager because he has won trophies.
So okay, you will judge the manager by what he has won, right?
An elite managers by what they have won. Yes, they brought Potter to a Chelsea team. Chelsea is a big team. Let's not forget that. For a manager like Potter to be in Chelsea team, you have to have the charisma. Like that guy don't get anything.
I tell
You know if you just compare, you know if you just compare Eric Ten Hag to Potter.
He no get
My
vibe.
brother, I want to ask you simple
He no
question.
get vibe.
I want to ask you simple
day.
question.
He
Simple
no get
question I
vibe.
want to ask
If
you.
Eric Ten Hag is in Chelsea now, if Eric Ten Hag is in Chelsea now, how you think say Chelsea go be?
Chelsea for the
You
first for
don't
table.
know. You don't know. Let's not say what we don't know.
Question,
Don't come here, mate.
Better.
You would
Ma,
have
ask
done
you
what
this
you don't
thing.
know. We
Ma,
don't
ask
know
you
what
this.
you're saying.
Ma, ask you
You're
this.
not speaking facts. You're not speaking facts right now.
So,
You're speaking
I
your
want to ask
own
this guy something.
personal assumptions.
I want to ask
So
this
you
guy
don't know
something.
that.
Ma, I swear you now say even Pep Guardiola they carry and put inside Brighton team. You know if you win anything inside Brighton team.
Can imagine.
So what
If
do you
they
expect
carry
the man to
no,
win
no,
at
no,
Brighton?
What do they try talk say?
What do you want him to win at
What do you want me
Brighton?
win for Brighton? What do you want me win?
Do you know the first
Let
club?
me say Potter go Ajax. Potter don't win
Brighton na the first club.
Do you know
Potter go Ajax. Now Potter
Brighton
win
na the
something.
first club.
Eh?
The club before Brighton, you know who the
You know the club.
You know the club.
You know the club.
Oga wait, I ask you something.
Where they tell us first club before Ajax? Where do you win there?
Oga, calm down.
When coach before Ajax? Where do you win?
I don't talk like this.
Answer now.
Oga, calm down. If as you carry Chelsea, now let's assume say Chelsea na one of the best big club.
Oga,
The first big club wey dey go coach.
I
Abi.
just ask
Yes.
this
Now you
question.
don't give a club. What's supposed to give a trophy, Abi?
Yes.
Let's assume say all this while he has not been able to manage a club that can give him trophy. No be so. Now you don't give him Chelsea. No be so. 4 months later in their tent. Do you think if Ten Hag 4-5 months in Ajax their tent, he go continue with that job?
Oh yeah, now let me ask you
Oga,
this. Hold on. Wait, I'll ask you this before you go. What's his name?
He's going nowhere.
Before you go, what I'll just ask you is this: do you like Bayern Munich? You like Bayern Munich the way that they play this season, the way they beat PSG, Abi?
Yes.
For their own home.
Beat PSG.
Do you think they'll go find the Champions League? Are they likely to win the Champions League
They
even?
might. No, I don't think they might win the Champions League, but they will go far.
What has their coach won? Julian Nagelsmann.
Okay, listen. The coach
Question.
has a structure.
Oh,
Bayern Munich.
now we don't want to look at the again.
Okay, is that about
Structure.
No, asking this
What
question
about
alone.
structure?
You judge a coach by what he has won.
Hold on, wait.
You judge a coach by what he has won now.
When you have Potter's team, when you have
Bayern team, Bayern team na Chelsea team.
No. And they go with waiting in talk. If we have to judge every coach,
So
by
Ajax
what
na
he has
Brighton
won,
team.
Nagelsmann is a novice. Nagelsmann doesn't know what he's doing. Nagelsmann should not be at Bayern Munich because he has not won anything.
Yeah.
Why is he at one of the biggest
Are
clubs
they
in
playing
Europe?
well?
You cannot say
Are
that.
they playing
But
well?
they beat PSG.
The Bayern playing well.
Bayern are not playing
Are they
well.
top of the league?
They beat
Bayern not
PSG.
play well.
Wait now.
Bayern not play well.
Hold on.
Understand me?
Hold on.
Bayern they play well. Now why will he be sacked? They are top of the league.
Hold on. Let's hear from him before he goes. Final
Please,
thoughts.
be clear. Final thought, thank you.
In conclusion.
The manager from Bayern Munich has a structure, but if you check this Chelsea team, they play like they don't have a structure. And
Okay,
the manager-
uncompleted bidding. All right.
Really?
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
thank you.
They play like they don't have a structure.
Thank you.
Did you want them against Dortmund?
Karibi,
They were just unlucky to win.
Karibi, excuse me. Potter never win anything, no argument. If Chelsea they third or fourth, will Chelsea fans be calling for Potter's head?
When your own coach Ferguson be end second, corner in the 11th, you yourself you will follow
Were you
Klopp in head.
there? Were you there?
I don't understand.
because
That's
1989.
Yes,
2023.
leave that thing. I beg.
Let's move on. Is this
Salah
Lewis?
will be a dominator.
Now Lewis be this?
Say that.
Wait to be
Abraham,
your name,
welcome.
abeg. Sorry.
Hello.
Hello. What's your
welcome.
name, please?
Yeah, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can
Yeah, we
hear
can.
you. Conversation gonna catch fire.
Oh, I'm a Man U fan.
Aha, Ten
Welcome.
Hag.
Is it Ten Hag?
Godfrey, I
Yeah.
just say if Arsenal win like this,
Body go
they
dey hot.
happy.
Body go dey hot.
If they lose, rubbish. They play rubbish.
No man. Ask Harry, I ain't gonna tell
I'm
you.
a
Harry
Man
know
U
what
fan.
they
I'm a
happen.
Man U fan.
Welcome.
Best time to be a Man U fan.
Why no go be the best time to be a Man
Hey,
U fan?
Baba. It's been a while. I've missed you, bro.
See my
Okay,
earpiece.
please. I want to. In fact, I don't want to call in before, but I want to quickly chip in something because we are trying to misunderstand something.
Okay.
There is difference between being a world class and being an average. Even in school, that's why you see excellent results, good results, fair results, worst
Average.
results, fail.
Yeah.
Now, how can you be comparing Ten Hag to Potter? No, now. Even when Ferguson left Man U, it was a very, very bad decision to bring in
Moyes
David Moyes at that
to Manchester
very
United.
time. It is very bad. I don't care. Maybe you spend 12 years, even as a career person now, even if you have experience, what have you able to learn? Even doing that, your experience, what have you able to develop yourself? Do you understand?
Okay,
Now, that's why
bro. Hold on. Let me just ask you this question. I'll be fast with it, okay? So let's assume we have 4 levels of coaches you get based on their ability and based on where they. We'll have the low of the low, the people we don't follow at all. Then we'll have that medium range people.
They're good.
Medium range people where they coach them. Those where they coach.
Now.
All them Ralph Hasenhuttl, all them, this people like that. Maybe Kike Setien and say feed it there. You get some kind of normal managers. Then we'll have somewhere around that before the top level. Now that's level where they before the top. Now let's say Ateta did there. Let's say no, I don't want to call those people yet. Let's say Ateta did there. Who else can we use just below the top of the top?
Let's say Lampard did there.
Unai Emery, fine. Let's say Unai Emery did there. Brendan Rodgers did there. Brendan Rodgers, Pochettino, fine. Sarri, Nagelsmann, then did there. Then the top level, of course, Conte, Pep, Klopp, and the rest of them.
Ancelotti, yeah.
Now, before this season starts, with waiting, let's say before Graham Potter was employed at Chelsea, and before Ten Hag come Man U, where you feel say 2 of them lie for these 4 levels?
For this, let me say the second level.
2 of them.
No, now which no,
so who they were? Ten Hag did at second level. Then Potter they were
third
now.
Never. How you go talk that kind of thing?
Talk. You know the reason why.
You feel mention the people where you feel mention the people where they that second level. Feel mention the
that third level. You know coaches who they talk about for that third level.
You know the kind of coaches where they that second level.
We they talk Chris Hughton, no?
Shandag them.
We they talk Lampard, though.
Shandag them. No, Lampard go the lowest. Lampard go the lowest, I beg.
Talks.
We they talk this man, Sinisa Mihalovic for Bologna.
Talks, please.
Marcelo Bielsa go
there. Talks. You may mention about CV that when you have a big CV, that is in terms of experience. Even in CV, you supposed to write what have you achieved. Do you understand? Even as a coach, what have you achieved?
No wahala. All right, no wahala. No wahala.
As a coach, that
why you being envious of the egg?
No wahala. It's fine.
Thank
you for joining us.
My brother,
with a roast back.
Okay, roasting. No wahala.
Make sure say on Friday you call.
Holland League na Farmers League. Not even a vitamin.
As a football coach, as a football manager, that is what you learn before the game, during the game, and after the game. So that's it.
Okay, Potter. Thank you so much.
You can't
Thanks for joining us, man. First of all, we no ever compare them for this table.
Even if you want compare, what is the difference is clear.
We no ever compare them for this table. First of all, in any conversation, what we did was say what I told Henry. I tell Henry say experience Potter get and pass Ten Hag.
Now you start them now.
And you can't say waiting be experience. You can't count achievement as experience. Experience is time spent on the job. It's very simple. No big English there. And as far as time spent on the job is concerned, Potter has more experience than Ten Hag. Simple.
I tell you something.
The first day Ateta come after how many months win FA Cup. No me saying get experience. Past coaches we don't come. 3 trophy less come out for
those. I tell you something. Before these two clubs signed all these two coaches, they carry Ten Hag and Potter put here. I swear the answer is say we go collect between Ten Hag and Potter. You go carry Potter.
You go carry Potter. Why you not go talk like that?
Because he don't swear. Everything don't swear. You say he dey crazy.
In my head.
Yeah, story.
Are you in my head?
Let's take this call from Superstar. After this call with Superstar, we come the comment section. We'll never forget. We are coming back there. Superstar in the house.
Hello.
Yeah, so we can hear you, please.
Hello.
We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, my brother. Now, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah. First, let me show appreciation for this, this show you people are doing. It's very, very
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Watching people from here, it shows that at least forget the government. At least common man
Something is going on.
Encourage himself to get something to eat. Watching you people, I cannot go now to watch.
Hey, no, now.
I feel comfortable watching people than all those people. Honestly.
Thank you.
Watching you people than watching all those.
My brother, thank you, Bo.
Thank you.
Let's hear from you.
Thank you, Bobo.
Thank you.
Yes. So, my point here, let me go straight to the point. My point here is not about debating on Teheng or Potter. No. We are talking. You people are talking about Chelsea. That was the subject.
Thank
People
you.
are talking about Chelsea performance
Thank you.
under Potter, which is not good. So, I don't know why you people leave it going to compare.
My brother, in the CBO, CBC problem.
No.
My brother, anytime we hear read this table, that is compare. This man.
Spending 300 something million on his own, up to 400, and non-winning matches. So I think that's a problem. Watch his press conferences after match or before match, something like that.
It's not my fault.
It's encouraging at all. It's an off point. Now we say you people don't need to blame me. Blame who? You can't win match as a manager. How come?
Blame
we can't win match. At least you came in as a manager in a new team, new boys. You win some, you lose some. That's no problem.
Ataya.
But losing everything. No. It's not good. Losing everything. You know how many matches that man have lost? Tell me, in Stamford Bridge now, you people, as people are doing like this, that's City supporters in England. They have their YouTube channels.
Yeah.
After match, you all of you are the Premier League club supporters. They have their YouTube channels, which after the match they meet fans. They will say their mind at the stadium.
Yeah.
You see people, listen to them. Tell me what you are not you. Even those you yourself, all of you there. Even they are talking Arsenal. Tell me if after lose match, 16 matches, no winning. What
you go there here.
You want to bring Drogba back to come and score?
It's not.
There was a period.
Fernandez, you people are talking. Play World Cup. You know what is so for someone to play World Cup 90 minutes and won that World Cup, won a golden boot at that age. What player do you want us to buy again? It's all
my
about
brother,
the manager.
may I tell you something?
I don't know what to talk.
I don't pass.
Thomas came in. Thomas Tuchel came in. When we have problem with Lampard, the same issue we have now, we have it with Lampard. But the only difference there was that Abramovich doesn't take this shit. All those pretend because what we are playing is all about politics. The only thing that keeps this man there, what are there now is politics in Britain.
British politics, yes.
British.
They are the 10 million. You are a good man.
No, you are a good man. Thank you so much.
Simple.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much, bro.
So, but now, listen to me. But now, they will sack him because
I tell you,
he doesn't need any job.
Yes,
he's not getting job.
he must go.
When Tuchel came in, Lampard was not doing good. First thing he did.
Hello.
So listen. I'm not done. I'm not done.
Quickly, we need to move on to the next person. I beg.
We are lacking from possession. Jorginho, all these boys, they don't play kick and follow football in England. he knows that Kovacic, Jorginho, all these boys, they play tic-tac football. He brought that control, football control. And watch Man U, Ole was lacking.
All right. Thank you
Fernandez,
so much. Thank you
that
so much. Thank you so
you
much,
know that
man.
this boy
Thank you
is
so much.
fast. Once the hair came in, what he
Thank you.
Thank you so
Your
much,
time
bro.
is
We need to
long
move on
enough,
to the
abeg.
next. We need to move on to.
I beg you too much, boss. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sorry we had to let you go. We don't hold on for a while, but yeah, we understand what he's trying to say, Sha, in terms of sacking the coach. Well, and I'm not gonna lie, you even the bonus of the bone Arsenal fans, as at when Arteta was doing that bad. I think he went on 8 games where he lost 6 and drew 2 or something like that. Everybody won that.
I say we finished 8
and then
2 times in a season.
But now wait, hold on. In short, more liver.
Okay, no, continue.
More liver.
Because I only comment. Peter Lallez said club wasn't this bad this season. Upon say them not even spend. Now look amount which Chelsea spend. And I talk based on say una no be Chelsea fans. You can never understand. Liverpool spent.
Waiting, Gakpo and the Nunes.
How much money be that?
How much? Compared to 300,
that's good 150 million.
Compared to 225.
You know how much they signed up for the Gis guy?
Bros.
That's more boy. That's more. That boy where they signed from Fulham. What be that boy name?
Fabio Carvalho, I think.
Carvalho.
20.
60 million.
They also signed Calvin Ramsey, if I can remember, the right back for about
Yes,
1 million.
yes.
How much?
Now money now.
No be
Now
money.
money.
Oga, Mudrik and Enzo, how much?
Somebody wait on there for 7 years.
Who?
They can't compare Potter wey just enter in.
Who there for 7 years?
Who you dey talk about just now?
Let's just take comments. Okay. Would love more coverage on the Super Falcons. That's a super chat from Laura Igwe.
Laura will be doing that.
When the World Cup starts, don't worry. Let them be more serious in the training session first. I don't want to begin talk about them first.
I swear.
They make me vex around the world drum and in people. Don't worry. We'll handle it. I think there's another comment here I need to take. Okay. Comment. Joel says, if you are here in West London and still didn't make it to Stamford Bridge on Wednesday, then you have a problem and not a Chelsea fan. Bro, Todd must do what we want. Protest will help. Okay, they want to protest against Graham Potter. Wow. Okay. It is well. Okay. Okay, Abdullah says Potter promoted Östersund in Sweden. You will win trophy before you promote now to top flight from playing in their third league and also beat Arsenal in Europe as a manager. Yes. Wait, no be Ajax be that. So we need I'm never comparing Graham Potter to Ten Hag, but I'm just saying in terms of coaching ability, before Potter come Chelsea. And as at when Man U employ Ten Hag,
I don't
then they're the same place in terms of rating. To me, I know the first.
I say you keep them the same place. This hair you go carry Potter.
Manuel says Potter now every time the players give their all. I don't want all that. We want results, or he should leave. I beg. Chelsea fans they divided right now. We don't tire. The owners just no one swallow their pride. Sorry, Sakam. All right, let's go back to the calls. Now, after the calls, we'll come back and then we are doing a preview of the midweek games. All right.
You go to they talk for street. People go tell you say connection go get you job, but your inexperience go keep you for the job.
Is this your inexperience go keep you for the job?
Your own experience now. Now go keep you for the job.
All right.
Connection go don't help you. You don't get a job. Say you know person.
Is this Matthias? Is that Matthias or I can't read the name, man. Welcome, sir.
Welcome.
Gunners.
Hey guys.
Twali.
Sorry about last week. I know say that last week when I was trying to talk to you guys. It didn't cut off. So can you guys hear me?
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go on.
All right, go ahead. So this week, actually, I will side with Henry on this one. Because if you're talking about coaching, there is levels, right? I feel in experience in total, in terms of how many years, I believe, what's his name? Potter has it. we're talking about the quality of coaching over a consistent amount of time. What's his name? Ten Hag was in the Champions League over and over again.
Yeah.
He coached as a champion of Netherlands, right? So
Yeah.
when he came over, I think another thing I'll compare is if it was Potter, he would not have the balls to ask Ronaldo to leave. But Potter,
what has Potter done with Aubameyang? We don't know now. We don't know, my man. Do we know? We don't know.
I'm just saying, like,
but we don't know that he won't have the balls to do that. Now, do we know?
Ten Hag not even asked Ronaldo to leave.
No, see, if you see Ten Hag, the way he coaches, you can tell that he can manage big players. This is the first time that Potter is managing big players like that. I'm not doubting about whether he's a good or bad coach. I think he's good. But in terms of levels, I think Ten Hag is above him right now. And prior to now, I would have still said the same thing. Because I came on this show last year and I told you guys how I thought Potter was good. I don't know if you remember. I was the one who pointed out Potter when he was in Brighton. But in terms of right now, I think Ten Hag is above him. So
okay, you're talking
about right now.
You're talking about right
now. There's no argument.
Yes.
What we are saying is before
prior to this. That's what I'm saying. Even prior to right now, I think Ten Hag was still over him because Ten Hag coached a top level team for a while. They won Champions League. They won their league. So he has the mentality of winning leagues already.
They didn't win Champions League. They didn't win Champions League.
Which Champions League they win? No,
right?
Not Champions League, but he won
league. That thing, that is a given.
That league now, Farmers League now, just like French league, players win the league every year.
I just want to talk again.
Who the top that league now?
What I just want to say again. Hold on. What I just want to say again. This. Should he play Potter this season? Brighton versus United.
Yes.
What happened?
Who win?
What happened? Wait, what was the score? Was it not draw?
At Old Trafford, Brighton beat Manchester United. Apart from that, now Ten Hag never really balanced for the job at then. And what we are saying is, before Potter come Chelsea, this was a man that was coaching somewhere. He wasn't jobless. He wasn't running out of contract. This was a man, the owner of a club, paid money for this man to leave his current job and come.
5 years contract.
FC. And all the Chelsea fans were happy because they don't see what he don't do for Brighton.
Of course.
Now, all of a sudden, after 4 months, bad results, he's a bad coach. Sir?
Quantity versus quality. That's what we're doing right now. In terms of quantity, Potter has it because he's coached longer. He said 10 years. He has a decade, right?
Yeah.
But Ten Hag has coached a higher quality of club for a bit.
Yes, agreed. 100%.
So when you're looking at that, that's the kind of context I'm coming from. The quantity versus the quality.
Agreed, bro.
Yeah. So then secondly, out of this topic, my boy Godfrey, I gotta tell you now, I'll be Arsenal all day, all night.
There's no hailing here. There's no hailing here.
This is my Liverpool guy.
No, leave her now. He don't come up small, he don't get out.
Because I know Henry, I don't support you the first or this second. I know Henry go the other side, but we are top of the league when we don't have our full spine. Because there's a spine of a team, right? The keeper, the defender, midfielder, and striker. We're out with 2 of our spines, but we're still topping the league with the game in hand.
Imagine when they're back.
I'm not getting carried away of saying we are going to win the league, but it's 1 game at a time, and we have a good chance.
And
all right, no problem. Thank you, bros.
I said because of you, I do fasting for Arsenal. They not go win anything.
I see Man City break your fast for you now.
They don't break the fast.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much for always calling. Thank you. All right, let's move on to Murphy. This Potter Ten Hag.
Harry, what do you
after we get this show, no worry.
Murphy, you tell me if person finish.
Murphy, welcome.
Talk this out of camera. Don't worry, we are coming.
Murphy, welcome.
Hello.
Yes,
welcome.
Yeah. Good evening.
Welcome, bro.
Good evening. My name is Emery. Good evening.
I can't hear you clearly. Let me put on my earpiece. Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you.
I said my name is Ona Emery. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Hello, can you hear me?
Very well,
Very well, loud and clear.
Yeah. I'm an Arsenal fan and the first time caller.
Hey, welcome.
Tuali.
Yeah, I have two things to talk about today.
Quickly.
First is about first is about Chelsea issue, which is the debate on Potter. Yeah, my say on that is the problem here is from not just Potter, the owner of the club actually is part of the problem. You know, when you talk about coach, Chelsea is facing problem before he went in to go and buy dozens of players to that man.
Say that dozens of players.
Somebody that have not stamped his authority on the team already, because watching Chelsea when Potter came in, Chelsea has not actually had a pattern in place in as much as they are winning because of that new coach factor.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah, they are just winning the game, but watching at that, no, but you cannot actually say, look at actually what Chelsea is playing, the kind of pattern that are giving them this victory. And this man is an average manager, like every other person is saying there, that is an average manager. Now, coming to add top players ahead of what he already has, because Chelsea already have good players already. So if you now go and buy all those Modric, all those Enzo Fernandez, he's having a major problem already facing there. Remember that when Arteta had Aubameyang and all that, it was a problem to him controlling those players. Arteta actually succeeded in Arsenal because he sent those players out. And you see that he started progressing because of he has people that can actually obey his managerial skill.
So now, which player that we want me Potter get rid of?
I'm not talking about getting rid of anything. Potter has many players in that Chelsea squad that he can't even control. That is the problem. He doesn't even have know what to do the next game, because the next game now you see him change the defense. You see him change the midfield. You see him change the strike. He doesn't even know the player to field in the next distance. He has not even gotten a starting 11, which is even a problem. Chelsea don't have a team.
All right, no problem, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And this argument, nobody remind me or yourself that this Potter now from Premier League to Premier League.
Let's take a super chat from African Giant. We didn't miss it. We just start and keep so in order not to interrupt the conversation. All right, let's take the super chats now. All right, I think okay. First of all, from Onome Onwa, thank you so much.
Onome, thank you.
Real and proper. Start the helicopter.
All right. African Giants with another one. African Giant, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, African Giant.
Real and proper. Start the helicopter.
He says there's a great divide right now in West London. The man needs time. He just needs to buy favor with the fans with some results and a bit of consistency. These fans calling in are casuals. They want to be ITKs. In case you don't know what an ITK is, it means I too know. Chelsea will be fine. And I think he has two more super chats that came in. African Giants. Hey. This thing they go down. Let me just take the down ones from here. He also says Henry is a troll and don't let him bait you. Thank you so much. And finally he says two of my previous super chat got lost. Don't worry, it didn't get lost there. Thank you so much for reminding us with a super chat. Blessings, African Giant. And then after the two next calls, we'll get back to the comment section. But more just people comment section so it to happen. Don't forget to like the video. I beg. If you're watching us on YouTube, please tap the like button. I beg. You get why we need them. Thank you so much for watching. All right, let's see what's happening here. Michael came and said, Potter time don't finish. Whether I like him or not, it's time for him to leave.
Oh, somebody's smiling somewhere.
Wow. And then Jeremiah Bado said, Karibi, just employ Gary Southgate to Liverpool. I want to see something. Godfrey United said Potter does not have a style of play. I can't even think of anything tactical and special he did at Brighton. The players at Brighton were the ones brave and confident to win games. Oh wow, interesting.
They're not winning. Still winning.
All right, let's move on to one more comment and then we'll continue with the calls as CDB. PZ Fresh says, in as much as I like Potter, but bro, time no day. The decider will be Spurs and Dortmund match. And then he
Bagam.
A heartbreak emoji.
Bagam.
All right.
Hola.
Let's take this call from.
You know, saying Gofi just go do waiting.
The heck been the
Ole. You go do one like this.
As we pack him bag, finish keep. He go come back with 3 points. We'll carry him back, go inside.
Vic.
Hello.
Good evening.
Welcome, man.
You're welcome. Good evening.
Welcome. For the very first time. Anyway, I did enjoy on the show. Was especially everything.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, and secondly, well, for Hansen, I know be Hansen fan, but I no go lie you. I be Man U fan, but I never see myself the support Hansen make Hansen win match. I never see myself before because of the style of play, because of the way they control the players and all that. Comparing to Potter and Eric Ten Hag, I feel saying Potter get a style of play, which is one. And secondly, they don't buy players, but the players never get into a style of play. You understand? And second, and thirdly, those players who they buy, now him buy those players. Now which I never understand. Now him buy those players.
I'm not sure, my brother. Don't be him.
Wait. Pertaining to Eric Ten Hag, is just kind of different kind of person. I feel I rate him between Guardiola, Arteta, and Arteta, because three of them, they don't let me players big past them. You understand? You cannot go beyond them. So you have their instructions. You must obey the instruction. When they watch about Henry go tell you, so when he enter Barcelona with Guardiola, he play waiting Guardiola to make it play, but he score. But Guardiola will move up. But that discipline, I don't think is important. You understand? That charisma. If you watch TalkSport on Sunday, they were just slashing at the man because of his comments. Those comments were a bit shaky. You're not even encouraged. You're not pulling those legs of those players, like not challenging them to do more. When you lost their match, you felt that the coach had to punish the player and also punish himself and also punish the staff. What punishment are you placing on them? Pertaining to Jurgen Klopp, I know Jurgen Klopp is world-class coach. Right from when he did Dortmund, they talk and say when he signed for Liverpool, are the best thing happened to Liverpool. You understand? Jurgen Klopp buy the players when he won. And Jurgen plays the person that they play. But I feel, come on, Potter. I don't think Potter is that good for Chelsea. I feel he's just a good person who should be in a comfortable place or a comfortable team, just like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was the same thing. Good man, doesn't have that guts to challenge a player. That's what I feel. So Eric Ten Hag to me, and sorry, I don't say my time no go. Zidane when I do na no guess, remember, if you check Zidane, but when he coach Real Madrid, check the style of play. Casemiro, who they talk about, who know about Casemiro, they didn't give us the factor. The essence and salute to guys back Casemiro, say no verse. I know trust. If you watch the style of play when Zidane they go no see Baba, the guy good. I'm not gonna lie, this is too good because Baba. I will tell you all get.
No shaking. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Victor.
Thank you.
Manchester, hear this thing go sack Potter. Made them live and there. Made this man dead there.
Thank you so much.
My second leg.
Bye. Thank you very much for having me. Bye.
Thank you.
Nice one, Vic. Another note, we'll do a quick, sharp, and very, very much needed preview of the midweek games. So the Champions League is coming back. So the Champions League is returning with some games, and then in between we'll do the Barcelona versus Manchester United as well. But I think it's
Liverpool
versus Real Madrid, the big one on Tuesday.
Frankfurt, Napoli.
Frankfurt versus Napoli. Tottenham versus
No, Tottenham is not playing.
Tottenham is not playing.
They
play. Oh, sorry. Man City versus Leipzig. Man City versus RB Leipzig. So let's City Leipzig. We'll start from there. Then we'll go Liverpool Madrid. Yeah.
I don't know. The way Man City they play now, nobody trusts them, my brother.
Man
Because
City go win them.
I they sure say if Man City now get one eye for that Champions League, that means they got to take that match very serious. Because the way they play for League now, if they continue like this, the way they play Nottingham Forest, I swear you see, I believe they get chance of scoring in that game and maybe get away with a point or something.
Yeah.
So the best thing for them to do this season, I would say, Man City, if not that Champions League, one eye, wanna take all the game where they that Champions League very serious.
Karibi?
For the Man City match, I think they've put Manchester City in a very tricky kind of position. Why? Because first of all, we know they want to prioritize the league, the Champions League. Now you focus on Champions League. Now Arsenal have come and they are making it look like go easy for the league again. You understand? So it's now they are in between now, because if they put all their head for Premier League, they know that definitely Champions League will suffer. If they put all their head for Champions League, they just know that you might not even carry it to Premier League will suffer. So I think it's tricky, and considering the fact that of course I think it's away from home, so it's going to be a tough one. Imagine saying Nottingham Forest is a draw, although they're good for their home, but Man City all the way.
You know one thing I like now. I like saying that you talk now, because this is where you talking about what you suffer last season. You open your eyes for 4 rooms. You want to enter the whole 4 rooms. But I think I don't like judging Champions League with the league.
Yeah.
The local league has a different mentality and form. Your form in your league,
it's a marathon and a sprint.
It doesn't count in Champions League.
Yeah.
We will seen a sloppy Chelsea that 2012, so sloppy and so useless, but they still go ahead and win Champions League, and that was the only route they had the next season to play Champions League. So if you think because City lost against Nottingham Forest, okay, they drew. It's going to affect their form. It's not true, because I believe me, inside Pep head, Premier League is gradually becoming unrealistic. Arsenal has a game. Of course, yes. What is Arsenal playing for? Believe you me, Ateta is going to gamble Europa.
Definitely.
He will gamble Europa. Arsenal fans will be so happy to deliver Premier League ahead of that Europa. It's so stressful.
You cannot be sounding so certain.
I'm just telling you.
No.
It
did more like
so you go tell me say you want to come out from this. Okay, Mo assume say Arsenal say okay, Mo just come out for this Europa League. Play rubbish, come out for this. You go tell me say
one thing about that competition,
because of that
Arsenal no dey first for Premier League. I swear you see Man City no beat us for that FA Cup.
Yes.
See,
now because Arsenal dey first for that Premier League, they don't get anything to play for. Imagine Arsenal dey first.
Okay, no problem.
Before the FA Cup games, people were like, if Ateta gets sense, come on body for this FA Cup, and then come on body.
Sharp.
You see, Pep is prioritizing Champions League ahead of league because of the situation on ground. Had he been Pep the top Premier League with 10 points, it would be a different ball game. But looking at the Premier League now, 2 points ahead of me with a game in hand. Let's focus on this.
Yeah.
We just won Premier League last season. If we deliver Champions League, it will be a better season.
Be a plus.
It will be a plus. What Ateta is telling his boys, playing on Thursday, coming back on Friday, playing on Sunday, and at the end of the day, we don't know if we're going to win this Europa because the rest of Manchester United is still there, Sevilla is still there. So let's play this one. We only have one rivalry now. United is still contemplating if they are rivalry, but for now we only have City. And City have a distraction in Europe. Let's focus here.
It's all right.
So City wins. Yes.
I mean,
but
City wins.
The thing is, this Leipzig team, they are not pushovers. So
I know they're like
City don't come out for this same Champions League to Lyon.
They're like Tottenham.
They don't come out to Tottenham. So you can.
Now why they give City the win like that? Talk say if they continue with this their form, go into the Champions League, I swear they go suffer.
City no they
unless maybe they get eye for the Champions League. Now waiting we won't win this season. Now be that's mean they got to kill themselves on that.
I'm giving. They give Leipzig a huge chance for this game.
The reason why I'm giving
Nkunku rest for their last match coming from bench. You get
the guy that scored hat-trick against them in their last Champions League.
Even off the bench, he even got an assist.
All this
Forsberg there, that boy Zobo lie, we didn't get for their midfield. There you also have Werner. You understand? And this Andre Silva from. They have a very, very good team, and our teams. Oh my God!
At the end of
City don't win tomorrow.
At the end of the day,
City don't win tomorrow.
At the end of the day, if you come by squad rotation, City can comfortably rotate their team more than Leipzig.
But
if you come to current form, see.
No wahala. We'll go see tomorrow.
City will beat them.
We'll see tomorrow. Okay. No wahala. I give this people the win, sure. I give Leipzig the win. No wahala. We'll go see. Should be last year them beat the same Man City. Oh yeah, now hold on. We'll go see. Madrid now for Anfield, Abi. Okay, let's go there.
Brother,
Revenge again.
But
revenge again.
Don't try him. The last time the other person say want do revenge, he go play lobby.
Yeah.
I think Liverpool have a chance in as much as we've not been so good.
Yeah.
Believe me, Madrid has not been so good as well.
Yeah.
That's the honest truth. So, because it is in Anfield, I would only say Liverpool would not lose. That is the only thing I can say. Liverpool will not lose. And thank God Darwin Núñez was in training today.
Yeah.
So Darwin Núñez, our Cody, Jota is back, Firmino is back, Salah is there. Everybody, not everybody, but at least we have a team that can actually contend, for the whole winning the 3 points. But then again, it's going to be tricky. But the only thing I'm certain about is we are not losing.
Is there a shout to start James Milner over Alexander-Arnold in this game because of defensive ability?
You won't carry that red leaf skip for right back. Where this person did? where Vinicius Junior did? Person where Mitoma they carry they play. Person where Saint Maxima see the ball like small picking. But then again, his quality. It is always his last 2 matches 2 assists.
Yeah.
That's what Arnold brings
to the team. So if at all is to be rested, you feel maybe the away leg, not this one. Or what do you think? Alexander-Arnold now for Milner, yes.
No, I think Klopp will definitely go for his Alexander-Arnold, and hopefully we'll see the midfield trying to cover up the Arnold.
Henderson.
Yeah, and I think that's just basically it.
What your lineup will look like quickly?
Definitely. Centre back is going to be comprised of. I think Gomez. I think Matip will start. Matip and Van Dijk, and then of course our great fullbacks, Trent Alexander-Arnold,
your
and
traditional fullbacks not great, please.
Do you know the only defender with highest number of assists?
I don't care.
You don't care, then leave it now. Which one is don't care? He's good. Which one be this thing? Which is they jealous?
Fullbacks. That's their club, not your club.
This is a confusion from Opta.
Great fullbacks of Liverpool.
No fullback.
They are one of the anyway. Shannon down. Jealousy go keep people. But
you for talk that way, what talk?
I don't understand which of your own better pass.
I say you for talk that way, what talk?
Anyways, let's just go on. And of course, right back is Arnold. Left back is Robertson. In the middle of the park, I think Fabinho has tried to be some sort of resurgence, somewhat. And Fabinho is there. And our Pathetic is there as well. And I think not James, Jordan Henderson. And of course, the front three is going to have to be Darwin Núñez, Cody Gakpo, and Mohamed Salah. So I think that's it.
Jota and Firmino off the bench. All right, scoreline quickly.
Scoreline.
Narrow. Make it narrow if you're real.
I don't know, but we'll not go lose.
Godfrey.
My brother, anything we make Arnold dead that win, it's over.
And the same Arnold now go assist.
For me, I would prefer say Liverpool start Gomez for that right back.
Now wait till I won't be tough.
See, tell Gomez say no pass that center line. Just kick that half.
Kick this man.
See, if Vinicius the run go enter that keeper post, Thibaut Courtois post, follow him. One are go there together. Yeah. Don't allow him because anything will make Vinicius go beat you now. Maybe you throw the ball aside. Yeah. Then another person will help you from there and block him. But if you say you want start Arnold with Vinicius, Arnold, if you go front, you go remember saying they come back.
Yeah.
Before you come back, you know fast about Vinicius, and now you get Vevert the way if you run from the other side. You see their connection for Champions League final.
Yeah.
Where these two people get. I feel say it will be terrible if you start Arnold from that wing. So I feel for me, Meden start Gomez. Then at the same time, Meden just try blocking that midfield because I don't say Madrid go win the midfield. No matter what they do, you can't start. Fabinho and the lack of Modric are there and you expect to win the midfield. Yeah. The only place where I feel say if they start Gomez for that defense, they feel win the defense and maybe win the attack in time of like downers now is now improving. Yeah. Salah is there, Gakpo is scoring. The mentality now don't high for Gakpo. So maybe going forward now, he go feel improving himself. But that midfield, I feel say that midfield now.
Give me your scoreline first.
Scoreline. I see it too much.
2-2. Karibi.
Okay, well, what I want to say about Gomez is we all know your club. Your club is not going to anywhere, more especially in Anfield to defend for you. So he will definitely use one of the best to give you these goals. So no, Nima will leave him. And the good thing is Madrid will always give you an opportunity to score your goals. That is Madrid for you.
Yeah.
The only thing is, if you don't take it, when they're ready for you, make sure say if you soak up their own pressure too.
Okay, my own scoreline, I'll give Real Madrid 3-2 win.
Why calling James Milner? You are playing the Madrid team. One thing is given.
Me not be human being.
One thing is given.
Let me tell you, it's like you know they watch Milner and I make it a talk.
Can you calm down, please?
You know they watch Milner.
Which person launched Mudrik for Premier League?
Okay,
you know they watch. If you they watch Milner, you know go fit talk.
Okay,
Oh wait.
We are talking Real Madrid here. It's the fastest way to leave it.
Who do the
unless if you want to retire Milner, play him tomorrow. You go from injury. See, when you play a Madrid team, what in the starting, they must score you. So you have no reason defending against a team that you know they must score. Go out and score your own goal. If you have scored them, you win. That's just the game. Luckily for you, tomorrow you are going to play against a depleted Real Madrid that just have some.
Okay, we too. Now we day okay.
Hold on now, wait. No, they rush live.
Stop this. The so-called injury returnees have played.
What?
Not be so. So many of your injury players that came back, they have started playing games.
You know,
Carvajal just,
man, no talk.
Carvajal just came back.
Just go.
Carvajal just came back for this game. He never played. Benzema has missed 2 games. He's going to start with Liverpool. So you stand the chance.
And another thing, Toni Kroos and Tchouameni no good day.
These are the traditional midfielders are not there.
Yeah.
The only minister of defense tomorrow is
Rudiger.
Luka Modric. I mean for the midfield.
Okay, for the midfield, yeah.
He's just the midfielder that is standby. And he's going to partner with that young man who is yet to ripe. Kamavinga. It's a plus. Excuse me, everything favors you. The only thing that will not favor you is the Real Madrid tradition. You fail to take your chances. 75 minutes, Eder will stand up. Tell Benzema to go up front. Because I don't know why. Even sometimes you see Don Calacho talking to opponent players who comes to throw ball. I read a post where a Dortmund player said they were playing against Madrid. He want to throw ball, Mourinho can't tell him. Say me tell Ozil, me go front. I don't understand. He say what thing make him. What thing not understand? He say as he enter pitch, he go tell Ozil say your coach say make you go front. So as he told Ozil go front, when Ozil don't score.
Give me a score like Real Madrid, Liverpool.
Madrid 2-1. Liverpool 2-1 win.
All right, Barcelona, Manchester United, Barcelona now rather.
This is a tricky game.
Of course.
People don't know.
Yeah.
Guys who have not been playing for Barcelona are coming to tell Xavi that they can do this.
Sergio Roberto, Ferran Torres.
You can't.
I think Roberto scored in his.
Yeah, he scored. After that, Ferran Torres 1 or 2.
You got an opportunity against the Barcelona team as a player. You must show yourself. Because after Barcelona, you can only retrogress. When Barcelona sell you, they are selling you to a team lower.
Yeah.
You can't go to Madrid. So when such scenario comes up, like no Pedri, no Gavi, and you are the second choice after Pedri and Gavi, okay, if you come, you die there. And it's a problem to Manchester United. I would have preferred Barcelona to come with their traditional first 11, which will be easy for us in the tactical class.
Yeah.
To say Gavi here, Pedri here. We mark them from there. These boys now on the bench, nobody knows what they can do. Somebody can come tomorrow, receive ball from 30 years and blow it. It becomes the Granit Xhaka against David De Gea. They score 1 goal, lock their bomb. What will you do? There's no away goal again. Yeah. You lose 1-0, you lose. They beat you 2-1, you lose. So I think the only thing that will help us now is that we'll have almost full squad outside the Eriksen and the Antonio. Yeah. Then we are in form. And we'll have a manager who can improvise. So tomorrow, on Thursday, who takes his chances wins the game. It doesn't matter where you are playing. If we can get a 2-2 draw at Camp Nou, what makes me think Barcelona cannot come to Old Trafford and get a win? So it's a matter of you now taking your chances. And I am afraid, because if you watch my game yesterday, you saw the kind of chances we missed. Yeah. That game should have ended 5-0.
And you also saw the chances Leicester missed as well.
Yes, but when we started scoring, we dominated the game. When a City goes 2 goals up, and you slack, they pump goals. Same thing with Liverpool. Yeah. But Manchester United, we are very strict when it comes to scoring goals. That is a problem. Because the Champions League and Europa now, there is no goal difference again. So score your goals, win with your goal margin. Anybody that scores more goals wins the game.
So scoreline quickly.
2-1-0, 2-1-1-0.
2-1
in favor of Manchester
United.
Okay,
a 1 goal margin win. Let's scoreline quickly. Barcelona, Madrid, Man.
The work rate of these guys, Gavi and Pedri, it's a very big miss. And I don't see their midfield, anyone doing what they are doing, you know. So, Manchester United will definitely win.
Casemiro has
Godfrey.
My brother, sometimes I feel see the moment we Pedri and Gavi they get injury, now the blessing for some people where they bench. You get, you know, say the lack of that former AC Milan guy. Kessie, and one other guy.
They played their last match.
Yeah,
is he Frankie de Jong? Frankie de Jong is fit now.
Yeah.
So you see, guys, they there. Nobody say somebody know the, and now people will get experience normally.
Busquets is back.
Busquets don't come back, and now people they know how far to go into all this kind of game.
Yeah.
Like if you talk about Pedri and Gavi, now some players we maybe inexperienced because I feel they say they don't concede more away goals this season than home games.
Yeah.
You get, so maybe these children and they don't feel handle pressure of all this away. And now you get men who say they don't feel listen to that kind of voice when I go to stand for Old Trafford.
But if you say the injury is maybe a blessing in disguise.
I feel saying a blessing in disguise because sometimes this kind of thing they happen. I remember the last time we will lose our striker, the lack of Lacazette and Aubameyang, them we think say we are over. In case you come from nowhere, they score 2 goals, 3 goals. You understand? And from then I give a contract.
Scoreline quickly.
So for me, I feel say that match now another draw match at the sea. I don't know how many they go play, but
then go still play extra time. Somebody must win, even in a penalties.
Somebody
no away goal.
I give a backer a chance here.
Backer to qualify.
Yeah.
All right. Frankfurt Napoli. What do we talk about that one?
Now Osimhen up Frankfurt.
Osimhen winning. That's the final save from this table.
Partner. What's that guy's name?
Varaskelia.
Oh,
I mean, they see something online say Madrid wants that guy.
Of course,
no,
everybody will link to him. Everybody will link to him.
That is the problem now. And look at that league. At the end of the league, if Napoli wins that league, me and you go sit down here. The carry best player, give that guy.
You know, except maybe the gap on goals.
If Madrid has a goal scorer, they will take that guy to replace Luka Modric.
All right,
he works hard. He works like a lion.
I think there's Inter versus FC Porto. That are a very, very balanced match.
Oh boy, balanced game. Like that match go tough.
I would not say it's a balanced game. Like say Inter na the Inter.
Now you make it a balance now because
the Porto never be the Porto.
After beating Barcelona, after eliminating Barcelona, Inter dropped.
They really dropped.
They dropped
like massive.
Yeah. So that they are dropping and I make the game their level.
Yes, if not.
But what we don't know is if they can step up on Champions League night.
And Porto gets Champions League heritage, or they don't win them.
See, it depends. See, at this point now, you can only talk about the man who choose to step up. If you step up your game, you win the game. Because coming to the game, you are the same level, the same morale.
Yeah.
You know, like if the game starts, who takes his chances,
win the game.
And it seems Romelu is not having a good time there.
Who?
Romelu won't pursue.
A man who took penalty 2 times, scored the penalty, go there. Only way in to get the goal.
Scoreline Porto Inter.
1-1.
Inter win.
All right, I give Porto the win. Anyways, we'll take. Why you looking like that? I beg, if you're in the comment section, I beg quickly let us know your scoreline prediction. I beg people have been dropping scoreline prediction already, and thank you so much, YouTube. We are almost at 1K likes before the stream ends, so thank you so much. I think we are 800 and something. So I beg, let's just complete it to 1K before the stream ends. The stream will be ending very, very soon as we're about to take our last call. But let me see if I can take a scoreline predictions. Peter Daniel said Real Madrid 7-1 over Liverpool. Michael Kema said Liverpool go win 3-1. Pin this comment and Steadfast says Madrid to beat Liverpool 2-1. And Matt Max says Liverpool handicap 2-0 Real Madrid. Now wow. Clinton Okeke said all UCL games this week over 1.5 in case you need some hint. And then Blessed Eyibio said Liverpool will draw 2-2. Let's move down. And Godwin United said United 2-1 Barcelona. Joel Kido says Man U 2-2 Barcelona. Somebody need to win last. So who go win on penalties? And I am Ifeanyi Chukwu says United 2-1 win over Barcelona. Real Madrid 3-1 win over Liverpool from Temijem. John and a comrade Abdul Yaba says Man United 2-0 Barcelona. And Kolapo Mohammed says Inter Milan wins. Official Andrew Samuel says Man U 3-0 Barcelona. And then Michael Kema said Lakaka will score hat-trick, Pinam. And then Pascal Chidera, Madrid win with 5 goals. His destination said Liverpool 2-1 Real Madrid, Napoli 3-1 Frankfurt also. And Akolade David says Real Madrid 2-0 Liverpool. All right, where's that? Our caller now.
If I know the consider and I say one Mark Vinicius. The creativity don't drop for problem.
He will never sit down.
All right, let's take Ifeanyi Chukwu. After Ifeanyi Chukwu, we are taking 99. Quickly. Ifeanyi.
In leg, no, they stay for us.
Ifeanyi, you there? Ify.
Yes, I did.
Alpha, welcome.
It's network.
If you have to let you go, if your network is stop, I beg. Sorry. Let's take 99, and then after 99, we'll take X Coral. 99. Whoever you are. 99. Alpha, welcome.
Good evening.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
99.
man.
Why 99?
First thing I just want to win type in the random.
Good evening. Why we black and black on the more Chelsea?
They mourn Atsu now. You know, no say person die.
Atsu.
Oh.
Now why Ghana Jesse there?
No be loud. Now what done?
Yeah. Now let's hear from you, man.
We went for the update, so not be small. They enjoy the show and they enjoy them. Tell you.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
Who should identify yourself?
I be man you.
No, Chelsea
I'm here for you, bro. We are here.
First in history on this show. Go on, my brother.
What?
No, go see one. Go see one.
My brother.
Join the show, but I call the year when I use Tayag with Potter. They are too big pass Potter now. Mr. So he's supposed to know now.
Okay.
I will take Oligo on social than Potter.
Oh boy.
What on?
Is that not a bomb?
You know, go take Carrick.
That's a bomb.
Okay, Mr. Toast, you can't say Chelsea Man United don't win. That is head to head. You were using head to head.
I never did that.
Because more use head to
head.
No.
I don't do that one, yeah.
No, he was talking about.
I talk about Brighton Man
U under Potter before he left for Chelsea.
Right? Exactly.
Okay. I thought you said maybe Chelsea and Man United this season.
I know fit. Are they mad? When I don't play draw finish.
All right.
Yeah.
I enjoy the social. I don't get much to say.
Too much.
Mr. Harry, why do they always support Man City for the league?
Man City.
There be neighbors.
Me support Man City. He said support City to win league.
Yeah, you always strike Arsenal and say they not reach to win league because they always they watch your show. You
Understand? If I say Arsenal no reach to win league, it doesn't mean I'm wishing City to win league. I am only saying their investment and their level and where they are coming from. They're not supposed to go win league. You know me, sir. They give them City. I will be the last man to give Guardiola league. Now for what? Now for spoiling Premier League.
Man hate Guardiola. If you see us celebrate that Nottingham Forest goal,
it's a froster now.
See problem.
Pep is a froster now. How can I do that?
All right. Thank you so much. 99, bro.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice one. Let's hear from X-Cora. After X-Cora, we'll come back to the comment section, take the final comments. So I beg for those ones in. X-Cora.
Good evening.
Yes,
welcome.
Chey, this one at Chelsea.
Before you know
your mood already. Don't tell me say joy no day.
We know, no worry.
Joy no, my brother, is not easy.
See, I come for you. Talks.
Sir, I am here for you. Take me. No one.
You know, say the other time I did tell you and Karibi say, they try to set Danny up. I get question for you this evening now.
Yes, sir.
Those Potter gave 5 years contract.
Yes,
but they say maybe give him time. How many years you want maybe give him more?
See, I don't tell people say I go tell you what I tell people stuff now. I will tell you what I tell people. They say this season make this season go. 1 or 2 don't happen. It don't pass. Next season now between August and October, if the results no they look good, now me go be the first person to talk to a man a portion with stick safe. You understand? But for me, this season don't cast somehow based on injuries, based on the plenty new young players that come from outside. So now just the way me I see them.
Okay. Yeah. As the way the things they go now, we did 10th for Premier League.
Yeah.
If we continue before the season, where you think say we go finish?
Now we'll finish 10.
Stop. I'll leave all this relegation talk. It's not possible. In as much as nobody's too good to go down, at least United we don't go relegation.
You don't know that one. No. If you two, you don't know that one. Where they talk for.
Exactly. But I feel somewhere along the line, Chelsea will get wins. Enough at least to enter eight, minimum eight.
My brother, una go win Tottenham.
My brother, but you know say una go win Tottenham. You know say una go win Tottenham this week.
I swear,
my brother, una go win Tottenham. Like you hear them here first. Una go win Tottenham.
6-0. I want me we lose 6-0.
But ma just tell you, in as much as una lose to Southampton, don't really mean you get one team for Spanish La Liga where they actually win Barcelona, but then go back relegation. So sometimes that's how it happen. Sorry, no there. Sorry, but yes, just another team. I agree.
See, I know. See, you Karibi. You know. No.
I need a vision about it, but I won't be say since I be see waiting Potter do for Brighton and the kind of football. So I don't just want to say I believe that guy will bring good football. So just leave him. Just leave him.
See, Todd Bowley, he no football. Just forget that one when they do gra. Todd Bowley know that person where they call 4-4-3 formation. Where that one they exist.
They exists now. Chelsea they play that one now.
My brother, Bowley just.
Sorry, don't sorry.
You don't try say you call no Chelsea.
This is where they happen.
And you can't cry, you won't cry.
This is where they happen. Now merry-go-round. You are a true fan. For you to come here and call, you are a true fan. But I want you to know that any team where they do well today pass through this same trajectory where they pass through now.
30 years are not
they're used to this one, no.
See, you must get used to it.
That be the problem.
I challenge you. You must get used to it because nothing good comes so easy. You get? If only Chelsea fans, I am interested in Chelsea fans, not Todd Bowley. Todd Bowley is ready to leave this man, but the pressure from the fans group will push him. But if Chelsea,
you go so simple test now.
See, guy, more than leave Potter because if a new manager come, he go still sell, he go still buy, he go still need time to stabilize the ship.
He go come begin find his own 300 million when he go sign his own players.
My problem with Onawa with Chelsea fans is that they get patient. See, league in Europe is no longer easy. Everybody not get money. Everybody not get money to spend. Unlike
so that money will get.
But at least they win, they lose. They win, they lose. No be losing.
Can you
never hear that one from
my brother? See my hand. You get somebody who sit down here for the past 6 years. He never played Champions League. In day here.
You get but he not touched him before.
You get another person where they here. You get another person where they here.
So
in spent 30 years.
And he get another person where they here. For the past 6 years, he never see cup. Go on ahead.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much, bro.
Liverpool fan. What about you?
He go better. He go better.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I don't know how I feel reach you. You get one idea where I be get, and I won't share am with you, but no waiting I feel share publicly. May your rival no go see the idea. So I don't know.
No, while I hit up my personal Instagram at only one talks, ONLYONETOX.
Okay.
Thank you for the idea. Thank you for the idea.
Good night. No cry, you. My man.
Nice one. All right. On that note, let's take a super chat from Senator Sons. Thank you so much, Senator.
Thank you.
And then I think there's one more super chat to be taking here. Where the guy?
You don't see the guy.
Where the guy? Okay, the guy no turn up. Anyways, the final comment we are taking today will be from Comrade Abdul, who says Man United to win EPL this season, not Arsenal, and the EPL.
Gang.
He also says if Arsenal win EPL this season, I will deactivate my Facebook account. All right, we are watching. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Let me check if we hit the 1K target.
We suppose now.
We suppose. I believe our people say they no fee for hand.
How we go do like that?
They no fee for hand.
I believe them.
See, the FFC community no fee for hand.
No.
924. No worry. Before they end this thing now, I go deliver the remaining 70. Thank you so much, everybody. I beg if you're watching us on YouTube, please like the video. Also share the video if you're watching us on Facebook. Shares are free, likes are free, but it helps us a lot. A little way to support us. So thank you so much. My name is Stokes. I was here with Harry, Karibi, and Godfrey, and we move. A lot of football to come this midweek, and of course weekend. We'll go do something sharp immediately after the Liverpool Madrid game. So let's see how it goes. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching as always, and we go see for front.
No final.